So, again, I'm going to be continuing on my pin banner. I'm so excited. So I got my package today, and there's 6 pins in here, and I'm super stoked. It's from Zombunny, I think that's how you say her name. She's on Instagram and Twitter. She does really, really good stuff too. I thought I had a letter opener around here. Hold up. Nope, I can do it with my hands. Whoever's watching on YouTube, this is such a bad angle. Like, it's like down here. Like, it's gross. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Okay, to let you guys know, when I buy pin mails or like these cards, like I buy them when they're on sale, okay? And I buy them in bulk. Like, I wait a while to really like decide if I want a pin or if I want photo cards. So some people are like, oh, like you have money. And I'm like, not really. I wait till they go on sale first. I don't buy them at full price. Or like these pins, they have different grades. So you could get like a standard grade, or you could get second grade, or you could get like low grade, which means like it could be messed up. And I don't mind that it is, you know? I'm gonna cry. This is the cutest. Oh my gosh. Oh, I lied. This is from Cypherworks. Oh shoot. I guess I have 2 other pin mails coming. I totally forgot I bought stuff from her. So if you don't know, this is when Jin wrapped Nevermind last year. Oh my gosh, I love this. I can't. Oh my gosh, this is too funny. Oh my gosh, what a great pin. I'm sorry. I'm just really happy right now. Jeez. Okay. Next pin. These are mystery pins. That's right. I did a mystery batch with her. I did like whatever, and she kind of asked like general questions like who's your bias and who's your bias wrecker and all that stuff. So I kind of just gave her like, oh, I like Jin and Tae. So it's just random. Oh, yes. So this one's from the run where they did the zombie stuff. So it's Jin and Yoongi. So cute. Where do you buy these pins? Her name is Cypherworks. If you could see that on the back. She has like the bulletproof vest as her logo. If you could see that. Check her out. She does really, really good stuff. This is my second batch from her too. That's too funny. That's too funny. Oh, she wrote me a card. Thank you for continuing to support me. That's so cute. Oh, I love this paper. It's Young Forever with Spring Day. Yes, that episode was funny. The zombie one is like the best. Yoongi, like, he's like, I will fight you. And I'm like, Yoongi, they will eat you. Oh, she gave me photo cards. Y'all, this is why like helping other armies with like fan merch is so awesome too, because they're so sweet and they will like give you extra goodies and stuff. That's cute. It's a strawberry milk full of sugar. It's a sticker. That is adorable. I'm sorry. This is too cute. It's a sticker of Jin and Yoongi from last year muster, third muster. So cute and precious. Cute. This is Jin's name. Hold on. Let me make sure I hold it up right. Hold on. I know it's like I think this is right. Jin. Cute. Oh, yes, please. Cute photo card of all 7 of them. So this is her logo in the back. Cute. Cute. Oh my gosh. More OT7 photo cards. So precious. Cute, 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 cute. And then the go-go, heart go-go. Didn't that say sin? Where? On the on this sticker? Or this? Or this sticker? I don't know. It looks like it's Jin's name. I'm terrible. I don't know. Or does this say sin? How do you even hold this right? I know it's not like that. It says sin. Oh, that is so cute. I'm terrible. I'm bad. Sorry. I don't read Korean. And I don't look at it enough to really know. I'm so bad. That is so cute. Okay. There's more in here. Oh, she gave me a Yoongi go-go. So I already have Tae and Jin, and she gave me a Yoongi one. Yes. That's so cute. Oh. Okay. 2 more. I love this one. Do you guys remember this Run episode? This was when they went in those go-karts and they raced around. It was so funny. And every time Jin did rock, paper, scissors to name the group, Jin would always win. So he always got to name the group Kim So Jin. Oh, I'm sorry. This is too fun. This is the cutest. Oh, so cute. Okay, one more. That's so cute. She has also a Supreme line, which she also writes their name the way that the Supreme logo is. That's cute. So yeah, her line is super awesome. Oh, you guys, this is the best. Especially because, like I said, I just picked random. I was just give me, her part of her mystery pack. So I'm glad I got these. These are so cute. I got a lot of Sin today. Meaning Yoongi and Jin. Is she on Etsy? I think so. No. She just changed her her online store. It's cypherworks.bigcartel.com. And then her Instagram is also Cypherworks. And then her Twitter is BTSPin0613. Yes, I follow you on Twitter. Everyone orders stuff. I'm glad to see your perspective. Yes, I love her stuff. I've ordered from her before. This is for also. I don't want to. Okay, so it's Cypherworks. Oh, I saw her. Yeah, it's great. Did you put your photo cards up back there? I did! I finished my freaking wall. I still have more coming though. I have 2 more packs. 2 more packs of just BT OT7. Cause the ones that came in was just Tae and Jin. So it's really heavy. I was trying to fix the corners and it was so hard. It was so hard for me to fix. My husband thinks I'm crazy. Yeah, my husband's just like, he's just like, wow. He goes, you got more? And I was like, I did. They're on sale. And he goes, oh, okay, that's cool. Get yourself a supportive man, okay? A rule for all of you out there. Yeah, my husband's totally just like, you do you. Thank you. I love my wall too. Hopefully my videos are like more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this on my YouTube real quick. Okay, great. Make sure I hope they don't fall. So, if you didn't know already, if you got in my video late, here's my receipt of all the of my giveaway stuff that I sent out to the people that responded to me. I have 3 more people that need to respond, and if they don't respond, then I will pick another 3 winners. So yeah. Oh, thank you for thinking my videos are amazing. I just did one for NCT yesterday for Boss. All I gotta say is like it's too much. It's great you have a supportive husband. Mine calls me a teeny booper? What does that mean? What is a teeny booper? But yeah, NCT is like, yeah, there's this guy in there, and I'm just like, dude, you need to chill. He's bad boy. Like, your mom will be like, stay away from him. He's gonna break your heart. Like, I literally said in the video like 3 to 4 times. What is Cypherworks about? She does these pins. And I was opening my pin mail from her. She does good stuff. What did you say? Show Chocolate Star Holly? Is that a song from them? I don't know. I can't read the comments. They go away so fast. I think that's what that says. Is that a song from them? But yeah, you guys, I don't even know what to do with myself. This is bad. Like, before I even spent money on BTS, I spent money on, like, this is going to be cliche because I'm Asian, but I spent a lot of money on Hello Kitty, okay? Not even gonna lie. I spent a lot of money on her. She's like a lifestyle. I have so much Hello Kitty stuff, and I collected her stuff like so much. And now it's like I'm all just BTS'd out at the moment. But I still love Hello Kitty though. Don't get me wrong. Like if I have a daughter, which I hope I will, she's gonna be BT21 out with Hello Kitty everywhere. That's just how it's gonna be. And yeah, BTS is worth it. It is. Like, I'm so, I guess when I'm like older, even though I feel like I am pretty old, when I'm older, I really want to put these in like a binder. You know, they have like the trading card kind of stuff holder, and I really want to put that in my in a binder for them. I think that'd be really, really cute. Truly though, they really, really are worth it. Did anybody pre-order Army Bomb version 3? Did anybody successfully do that? I really want to know, because I've been looking on Twitter and I haven't seen anybody post that they ordered it yet, because I know a lot of people are also waiting for the US. The website is still down. Holy cow. I like how so many people were like, oh yeah, Army always say they're broke, but always crashes the site when when pre-order sales happen. And it's so true. I really want to get it too, but if the sites are crashed and stuff, like I don't, it's like you can't even order. Sorry if I'm distracted. I'm putting my pins on my banner. I know. Army always, there's too many of us that like every time Big Hit like put something out, we always crash the sites. Do they have the pre-orders out? Yes, they had the pre-orders out 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And I guess the site crashed, so not a lot of people actually got them. So, like, I don't know if anybody even really got it or not. I'm older than probably all of you, and I feel younger. If you don't mind, how old are you? I think you said, I think I know, but I don't want to say it out loud in case you don't want other people to know. I need to get one before they run out. No, that's so true. And I'm always like, oh girl, I'm older too. I'm always, I mean, even if I don't get it during pre-order, I will get it during tour. And I don't want to wait in that line because merch line is just as bad as like any other line, which is insane. But I'm going to have to because I'm going to want it for tour. 38. Okay. Honestly, I thought it was 28. But I feel 25. Girl, I'm glad you feel young. This is it. Yeah, you can get it during the concert, but I'm trying to be as prepared as I can before. Oh, the person's close to your age. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to try to get it at the concert too if I can't pre-order it. There it is. This is just... You guys, it's so pretty. I love that it's colorful. Oh, now I know what I'm getting from that other person that I thought this was their package from. I don't know if that makes sense. I have another pin mail coming, and I got BT21 stuff. Did I order? No, I did not order all of these from the same person. This is one. How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are like from 6 different people, 6 or 7 different people. Yeah, I follow a lot of pin makers on my Instagram. Yeah, of course I can. I will post this picture of my update, and then I will link all the people that I've ordered them from. Pre-order for me is August 13th. Yes, for the US. Oh, for the US, it's August 13th. Did another bot copy comments again? That is so weird that they do that. You guys, like... That's crazy. Hello. And now I have more photo cards to put up. Like, where am I even going to put these? I have a sticker collection too. Like, this is totally going to count as a photo card. And I don't even care because it's just, look at his face. I love this run. It was so freaking funny. Twins start high school soon and I want to order them for their backpacks. Yeah, okay. Before you order them for your backpacks, just make sure they're not going to get stolen because I feel like people will steal these pins if your daughters are not safe. Oh, one of the girls, oh gosh, what's her name? There is the girl that makes pins, and she made pin specific backpacks, and it's really, really cool. She like has okay, here's my trash backpack purse thingy. Okay, so like let's say this is the purse, right? And then she has a plastic front part on top so you could see through, but the pins are safely inside so nobody can try to take it. And I think they're really cool. She has like BTS ones, shiny ones, and then she has what's that group that their logo is like a bird? Is that GOT7? Is it GOT7? It's like a, I think it is GOT7. Like a bird. It's like a blue bird. So it's really cute. Did she sell out? Okay, now I really want to know. But I like, yeah, but she does like really, really cute backpacks. It's sold out though. Oh, sold out? I wonder. Let me see. Oh gosh, what is her at? I forgot. It's like Pinreal? Is it? Or is it Pins Over Flowers? Nope. It's not her. Oh, it is her. Perfect. Okay. Come here, my Twitter people. So these are her backpacks that she does the pin stuff. So it's like a clear, like you could see through it and see all the pins, so the pins won't be taken. Sorry, I'll put you guys back up. Perfect. But yeah, Pins Over Flowers. Let me copy and paste her name so my YouTube people can look up her stuff. She does really good stuff too. But I haven't gotten any pins from her yet because I'm like waiting for a sale before I like buy stuff. Yeah, she's been doing pre-orders on her backpacks too. I need to find out when it goes on sale officially. Yeah, me too. Because her backpacks are cute and they are like concert size approved as well. So that's really good. She like totally took into consideration what it's like to be a fan. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys today was my pin mail and the fact that I sent out, well, my husband sent out my giveaway photo cards. I still have 3 people who have not responded. And these are the 3 photo cards. Where did the other one go? Did I drop it? It's a Namjoon one. I have these 2 and then a Namjoon one. Off topic, but where do you film? Like in your room? It's like a BTS I do film in my bedroom. Sometimes my husband's playing games in our bedroom, then I will go downstairs into the kitchen, and that's where sometimes I have like cabinets in my background. Where did my Namjoon picture go? It's around here. My bedroom's a mess because this morning I was struggling to get all my stuff ready for my husband so he could go to the post office. But yeah, try the other side. Try the other side of what? Oh, of your. Her name is Pin Over Flowers. That's her Instagram name. Or maybe get a backpack. Try the other side of your desk or your floor. I don't even have a desk, you guys. Like, what my laptop is on is like, you know those movies where they bring you like a tray for breakfast in bed? We got some of those for our wedding, and I literally used that for my laptop tray. And then it has a breakfast tray. I'm facing my bed. Like, it's all on my bed, and I'm just standing up. I used to use my bed and my back. That is so true. Like, my back will start hurting, and that's why sometimes I'm like, you know, doing like weird. I stand like weirdly and stuff, but yeah, like, it is what it is. I have to do what I have to do because I did start off sitting on my bed, but then that also hurt my back because I don't have any type of back support. So then if I stand, then at least like I'm trying to stand up straight instead of like slouching over while I'm like on my bed. So it's bad. Yeah, so I don't have a desk. It's literally like it's a breakfast tray. I need to get a tray. Is your YouTube name the same? My YouTube name is Your Sis because the name that I wanted was chosen by someone, and I was like, how does that even work? I was like, I didn't think anybody would have that name, but yeah. So it's like, it's URSIS. I chose that because this is gonna sound cliche, okay? But I wanted it to be that and like have it be tied to like I am your sis, like your sister, you know? So that's why I chose that name too. Whether it's a big sister, little sister, K-pop sister, whatever. Like that, I just really like that name and it had like a good ring to it. And I was like, yeah, your sis. Okay. I'm your sis. And then like every video I will call you guys loves. So people are like, why do you call like loves, or what does that mean? Since like for BTS, we are called I Lovelies for international lovelies, and the Korean army are called K Diamonds. So I just really wanted to like implement that, I guess, because a lot of my videos in the beginning was just BTS stuff. So then I was like, oh, okay. Now it's just like I implement that to like all my followers, like, or my viewers or whoever. I just call them loves. Like, I just feel like that's like a friend thing. I call my friends in real life loves, you know, sometimes. So it's just, yeah. Our truck has car decals. My husband says it's not manly anymore. I've been wanting a car decal of BTS, like the doors, the logo, but I haven't found one that's like not. Some of them are expensive. I'm like, no, thank you. Don't want to spend that much on a car decal. You call your friends love. Yeah, see, like I just feel like, I don't know. It's a nice thing to call a group of gals. Okay, but like seriously though, like I have 2 more batches of like 30 photo cards, and I don't know where I'm gonna put everything. I added this top line yesterday because it was just not gonna fit anything, and I didn't want to go lower because I feel like that's too low. I don't even know anymore. Do you see this Tay in the corner over here? Like, literally, I just attached him to other Tay. Like, I don't even know what to do with my wall anymore. There's like too much happening. There's too much going on. This one, I think I have this one already. I do! It's right here. This one will be part of another giveaway, since I already have it. y'all. Like, this military one got me, like, got me. I am so glad that, where did, I'm so glad that for my wedding, we used these clothespins. And I'm reusing them again. Literally, that's all these photo cards are hanging on, is clothespins. That's it. Like, I don't know. How did I hang that? Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. Let's just... I don't think you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Am I pushing it? This is too... I'm pushing it, huh? Let me see. Is this too much? Like, I don't know what else to do. I literally have to tippy-toe to reach that. Amazon 3 for $15. I think they say love yourself BTS Army with logo and BTS with logo. Oh, that's cool. I have to check that out. It is too much. Holy cow. Sorry. Like, stay. Okay. This is why I need my own, like, I need my own tray. Everything's falling apart. What did you say? It's too much. Add a what? A tighter line of buttons. Okay, so, like, I tried that with this. Like, literally, it's just... I need to, like, do something else. Like, it's not... Like, this one's just hanging by a thread. Literally. Just a clothespin. This is just gonna... Oh no, my tape is covered. There's just too much happening right now. Like, I don't even know. You guys can't tell who my bias is. Can you guys see them clear? Like, can you guys make out which photo is which? I know these are pretty obvious. These bottom ones. Screw it. Oh no, I think it's too heavy. Hold up. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Enough of that. Too much. One more. What does it say? For some I can because I know what they are. That's awesome. Okay. Where am I going to put you, Jin? This Jin is like... Oh my gosh. He's so cute. I think I could pop him... There. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. That's enough for this one. Oh, maybe do like some cork board above it and keep more string. I was wanting... It's funny. I have a cork board. Look at my cork board. It's filled with my bigger BTS stuff. Like, can you guys see my YouTube? Like, this is my cork board. And it's... It's like, it's filled with the bigger BTS stuff. Like, this Jin poster is ginormous. And then all these other little... Most of these I got from fan sites that are super nice and have given stuff away at like tour or like at the BBMAs and all that fun stuff. Like, it's too much. But I really want also, if I collect more pins, I want to put my pins on a corkboard too. I think that'd be really cute. Too much. Too much. Let me turn my Twitter back. Okay. That is so weird that the bots do that on Twitter. Like, do you guys ever go on other people's lives and then, like, you're typing something and randomly people will also say the same thing as you are? Like, why does it do that? We need to, like, report these people because they need to stop. I don't need fake followers, you know. Like, get out. So, yeah, I have to, like, re-engineer my stuff. Oh, I will tell him. He's just like, oh, sure, okay. He's so sweet. But okay, this is it for this Saturday. Like, this week, I've been posting so much because of my giveaway, and, like, all my mail has been coming in. So thank you for, like, watching me, because I don't really think I'm that entertaining. I think the only thing that's entertaining is just, like, these guys right here. This is what's entertaining. Oh my gosh. Literally, this, like I said, this is so heavy. When I was, like, playing with the corner, there's only two thumbtacks. Thumbtacks? I feel like it's called something else. In the wall that's holding all this up. So I was, like, trying to adjust it, and then, like, it was just, it's heavy. This is all really heavy. All these cards. So I hope if I, like, try to engineer or change it in some way, like, I can do it in a way where I don't have to, like, hold it all. Like, change it. It's just, yeah. What did you say? I need an idea for a shirt to wear to the concert. Shirt to wear to the concert. I don't even know what I'm going to wear to the concert. I want to wear, like, a shirt that says it's my birthday on it, because it's going to be my birthday, y'all. Wow, crazy. I would be scared of it falling off the wall. I was thinking that when I literally added these other rows. I was like, oh, I need, like, a better way of securing this into my wall. But I'm just going with it. If it falls, and it forces me to have to, like, figure out something that's, like, more efficient for this, like, stuff. It's just, yeah. Has it ever fallen? No, it hasn't. It hasn't yet. Knock on some wood. Like, it hasn't yet. Happy early birthday. Thank you. My birthday's on September 5th. I will be 26, y'all. Oh my gosh. I wish I was going to the concert on the 5th, since that's my birthday. But since I have work and all that stuff, I was just actually really glad that I even got a Saturday ticket. So I will be, I think I'm going to be camping Friday night. I think we're getting in LA about 3. And then I don't want to have to deal with LA traffic because it's a Friday. Like, traffic is just bad until, like, 7:30 or 8 o'clock. So I really just want to get there early. And then I'm going there with my niece, my friend, and we're meeting up with, like, 2 other girls there. We're going to bring some board games, snacks, water, Bluetooth speaker. I have GA. Well, it's kind of complicated. I have Seated right now, and I'm trading a girl for GA, but we're trading at the concert because I don't want to get scammed like before. I just don't want. You're 4'11". Girl, you would be fine. Like, just imagine how big the stadium is. Like, you have that whole area to really roam around. The boys are really good at being at the main stage and at the extended stage. So really where you are in GA, you will see them. Like, it just really depends on where you want to be. Like, you have both sides of the main stage, the little aisle, and then the whole area of the extended stage. So you will be good. So don't even worry. I'm not that tall either. I'm only like 5'2", 5'2", 5'3". So I was like trying to look up some platform shoes, and I was like, why am I going to do this to myself? Because I will never wear them again. And they are really expensive, and I don't know why. So I'm just like, okay, well, all I know is I'm wearing closed-toed shoes because if anybody steps on my toes, I at least want some cover on my toe. I'm going to go super early to the concert. I'm waiting because I'm short too. And you want to be against the barricade. That is true. I do want to be against the barricade, but like I said, just be careful. Don't have your hair down. Like, literally, girls will pull your hair on accident, and that's just how it goes. Like, everybody's really excited to see the boys. People are going to be pushing, so you guys just really need to be careful. But when the boys come, obviously everybody's just going to be pushing forward because they just want to be as close to the boys as possible. So just be careful and, like, tie your hair or something just in case. Like, you just never know. You can't go to the little aisle though because that's VIP. Well, hopefully it's big enough. VIP? What's VIP? I want to know. I want to know what's VIP. I would hope every GA is VIP. That's scary. It is a little scary just because everybody's super excited, but I mean, it's really not that bad. Like, I don't want to scare you. It's not scary. It's just sometimes, like, you know, girls, we're going to be screaming with our arms up, holding our army bomb, you know, holding our phones up. Like, I'm just saying, like, in case, like, people just get too excited and, I don't know, like, they may elbow you on accident. You know, I'm pretty sure they don't mean to. But I'm just saying, like, you never know. People are literally doing this while fan chanting, and some people are jumping because they're super excited. It's just good to be safe. It's special tickets. I think they get in early. You mean like sound check? I didn't hear of any VIP tickets. I know VIP, like, the only VIP tickets I heard is from, like, Europe. I think Europe, I know, has VIP tickets. And those people, like, got first dibs on tickets or something like that. They usually get more benefits. I'm not completely sure what they are. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to, like, look into that. Well, the stage is weird, so I'm trying to figure out where to go. That is very true. The stage is really weird. I will draw on this cardboard for you. Yeah, I thought VIP was like Europe only. That's what I thought. Oh, you do live in the UK. Ah, that makes more sense. Yes, UK, they have their own VIP stuff, but not in America. You're gonna make me cry. Why? Why am I gonna make you cry? I'm not meant. Wait, I meant make not. What? I'm like totally reading that weird. So this is extended. Oh no, this is main. This is extended. Aisle. So this is pretty much how it is. You got the main stage up here. This is where they do like the really big choreography, especially if they have like backup dancers. So like last year, Not Today was up here because they did all the backup dancers. Because I'm not going to the concert. That's why. No, I'm sorry. I always tell people, if you live in the area of where there's going to be a concert and you don't have a ticket, go to the venue anyway because people will sell tickets. Sometimes like scalpers like get desperate because nobody wants to buy their tickets for $1,000, and they would sell it back to the venue, and then the venue would sell it for face value. That's just what they do. They're not going to, the venue itself is not going to raise the price. The only people that will is just scalpers. So if you, like I said, if you live by a venue, go there and just give it a shot. And there's always life happens. Like if a group of 5 went and then 2 girls end up not going because something happened, those 3 other girls are going to go and they're going to try to sell their 2 tickets. Like that happens so much. That's what happened to me last year when I got scanned. My nieces bought me a ticket, and one of their friends couldn't make it. It was a party of 3, and I bought their other ticket and I sat with them, and it was really cool. You know, like I'm glad that I at least got to go. Yeah, definitely. If you live close to a venue, give it a shot. Just give it a shot. You never know, especially like in the LA area when there's 4 different shows. I would definitely give it a shot. Like in Oakland, like it's just one. Like there's so many people that really want to go to that show. So I'm sure that the people in the area are definitely going to want to go to that one concert showing. But yeah, if you live in LA, especially, there's like 4 different days where you could try to give it a shot. Yeah, try it. So like this is like I said, the main stage, the little aisle, and then the extended stage. It's like this. And then these are like the seated section, and then like sound is here. So like this is area 1112 and Staples Center. So like all GA is literally all over here. Like it doesn't matter where you stand, you will get a good view of the boys. The boys are like elevated. They're on like a 6-foot platform above the ground. That's how they like travel under the stage and stuff. So they're going to be above ground. So you're going to see them really, really well. It doesn't matter where you are down here in this general area. Of course, everybody wants to be here. Just on where the barricade is. Everybody wants to be here. And I don't know how Staples Center has it set up, but most of the time they will have like a 5-foot barrier between you, and then there's an aisle, and then there's the stage. They do that so they can have security in the in-between in case like a crazy fan tries to like go here and try to get on the stage or something. So they just do it to protect us and to protect the boys. Every venue is different though. Like sometimes like it's just the barricade and then it's the stage, and that's how you get like the boys that actually reach out. And like, you know, like Jin, he likes to take an army bomb from an army. So like with things like that, some venues are set up differently, but usually they try to have a little barrier, a little hall like area, aisle walkway, just for their security, to just make sure everything's going to be okay, and to make sure that if people do push on the barricades, that like people don't hurt themselves or hurt others. They just want everybody to be safe and have fun. And I'm totally okay with that, because I really want everybody to be safe and have fun. Like I hear way too many stories of people fainting, or people blacking out, or people that get like trampled on, like it's Black Friday or something. Like I don't want that to happen. Like it's so scary, and I just want everybody to be safe. But you know, some people just get really excited, and that just gets the best of them. And the boys will always say, please, no pushing. There's a point at every concert where they say that, and it's to the point that they know, or security has like told them like, hey, you need to say something, because these people are like getting pushed, or you know, like they can't move. But it's not always like that, so don't be afraid. Just that would happen to me. You never know. And if it does, you could always move. Play Serendipity. Okay. Hold up. Let me. Okay. There's Serendipity. I'm worried about fainting. I'm going to take all the precautions, like use a fan, not getting too excited, and wearing the right clothes. And drink lots and lots of water. Like, I cannot stress that enough. You need to drink a lot of water, because I guess it's true, Papa. You got to drink a lot of water, because when you're jumping around and you're excited, you're sweating, and that's water leaving your body, and you're going to need that water to not get a headache, to not faint. So just Drink water. You'll be fine. I think I'm overthinking. It's okay. And it's okay to try to be safe because, you know, you want to be okay because you want to enjoy this time and you will enjoy it. So don't worry too much. Just drink a lot of water. Some people are just crazy. It's true. Some people are crazy. You know, like, just be safe. I just want everybody to be safe. That's like my main thing is just the people are going to be pushing. People are just excited to see the boys. Like, literally, so many people, like, we know the whole airport thing has been going on and people have been getting upset with international fans, and even like in Korea where people are just like bombarding them. And I had a conversation with some people and they're just like, how could those people do that? And it's like, well, when you're in the moment, I'm not saying it's okay at all. It is not okay. But I'm just saying, like, when you're in that moment, you don't think. People don't think. You just think, holy cow, it's BTS. They're right there. And then what do people do? They want to take out their phone. They want to do, you know, they want to like record the moments that they have seeing the boys. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it's okay. But when you're in the moment and you do things, some people don't think. And that's how I feel. It's like to be starstruck or to be like a deer in the headlights. Like, you're just like in awe, in shock. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, like these people, this celebrity, whoever it may be, not just BTS, but like whoever you're a fan of, you know, when you see them, your mind literally just goes into like shock and you just do things that you wouldn't think that you would do. But like I'm saying, I'm not saying that what they do is okay to like just make them like they can literally not walk from the gate to their car. Like, that's not okay. But in the moment, if like all those 200, 300 people feel that way, like, what can you do to control 300 people unless they have their own really good security up to help protect the boys, you know? Or like when they did the Purple Ribbon Project, like, I thought that was such a great idea to at least have like 100 people that you know that will try their hardest not to freak out, try their hardest to stay in their spot, try their hardest to create a barrier to help protect the boys and themselves. Because like I said, we just don't want people getting stepped on, because like we all know how Black Friday goes in America. People will stomp on people for TV. Like, that's what happens when you are in the moment and you want something that badly. Like, you just do it, and then you hear all these stories and it's like, oh my gosh, but what do? They don't stop Black Friday. Like, okay, like it just depends on the people. Yeah, people get hurt, you know. And like I said, I'm not saying that it's okay, but I'm also saying that when people are in the moment, they just do things, you know. So it's the same with concerts, it's the same with seeing them at the airport, it's the same with seeing literally anybody that you adore, whether it's an actor, actress, an idol, or whoever the celebrity is. Like, that's how it is. Like, to be like, oh my gosh, it's whoever. Like, let me get my phone out. I want to record them. And it's just like, and then you think later, why did I do that or something? I don't know. I haven't been in that situation. Every situation I've had that included BTS in it, I couldn't have my phone on me. So it was like, okay, like at Ellen, we couldn't have our phones on us. The BBMAs, same thing. But Jimmy Kimmel was different. He did let us record. Of course, the concert's different. They let you record. But like, that's just what people do now. They put out their phones and they want to record and they want to document, and like, this is who I saw. This is, you know, things like that. I'm hopefully going to be a volunteer at the Airport Project as I'm older than 18, and we're going to try to keep the boys under control. Well, good for you. I really hope it works out. Like, I know that they want to try to do a Purple Ribbon Project for the boys during this tour to really just have protection just for BTS and for ARMY. To hear Namjoon talk about the Purple Ribbon Project in their interview in America made my heart so like happy. It made me so happy because it's hard to get a group of fans organized. Like, to trust them enough to not freak out, to not chase them, to not do all that stuff. Like, it takes a lot of trust putting that into fans, into other people that you hope are going to stay by your rules. So to have them do that successfully and to have Namjoon compliment Army on that, like, it made me so happy. It was just like, wow, Namjoon, you guys noticed the purple ribbon, you noticed what the purpose was, and you noticed that we want to protect you. Just like in all the interviews that he did, it's like you protect us, we protect you. And every interview, countlessly, interviewers would be like, oh, your fans are crazy. He's like, no, they're not. Like, they just love us. Like, they don't do anything crazy. And it's like, Namjoon, bless your freaking soul, man. Like, he's such an angel. Don't cry. I'm gonna cry too. I'm just very passionate about things like this because it just makes me feel like I can do something, you know? Like, I don't live in LA. BTS will never come to my city. My city is way too small. And imagine him watching this. I would die if Namjoon was watching this. But I just have a lot of passion for it because I love the boys. And I want them to be safe and to be happy. That goes for any group out there. I just want them to be happy and I want them to be safe. And for all the people out here, like, I need them to be happy and I need them to be safe. Like, I just want everybody to be happy and safe. But if, you know, out of a big group, you do get some bad apples, and then it's like, what do? You try to just help and you try to just be better for, like, all of them. Like, literally, I could go on about this because I just feel so strongly about it. Like, if they came, that would be awesome. I know, like, for small cities, they just wouldn't come. And when they came to LA, it was during a work day. Like, I wasn't just gonna drop work. I need money too. Like, so I was like, man, like, if I was there, I would have totally be happy to be a part of that purple ribbon project. And I think that it's so awesome that they're trying to push that to all the countries and to have all the fan bases from everywhere to kind of just get together and to help organize it. Because there are some countries that are really good about airports. Like, I think it's Brazil. Like, they're super good at just staying at where they're at, you know, cheering, not chasing after them, and, like, stuff like that. Like, I just think that's so awesome, and that we all need to get at that level. But, like, that's just how it is with some fandoms. There's just too many of you. You can't control all of us, you know? And it's like, there's going to be some that are content and are happy to just sit in one area, not chase them. But then you will have some that's like, no, I need to, like, go. No, I need to do this. And I need to, like, interact with them. So, yeah. Is it acceptable to throw gifts on stage? So, this year, since they said no gifts, I don't know how it's going to be like for tour. Because last year, people did throw gifts on stage. But one of the things that sucks is, like, when you are throwing something, unless you are, like, a quarterback or a pro baseball, like, you don't know where it's going to go. You have no idea. Unless you're literally right by the stage and all you have to do is just a little toss and it gets on stage. So many people are throwing stuff from, like, all over the place and it hits the boys and they get hurt. Like, okay, if it's a stuffed animal, that's cool. I've seen people throw phones. Like, that stuff hurts. Throw phones and it hits people. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Or, like, can you imagine your gift you throw and you don't hit the boys, but you hit another army? Like, I would just feel terrible. So it's like, I don't even know. Like, are the boys even going to take those gifts? I don't know. Because last year, I remember asking someone, I was like, hey, so what do you guys do with the gifts? And then the security was like, oh, well, we have to check it first because, of course, they want it to be safe for the boys. They check it to make sure it's appropriate things because some people will send them very inappropriate things. And so they just want to make sure that they filter all of that before they even give it to the boys. They need to make sure it's safe. They need to make sure it's appropriate. Because especially when they are traveling overseas, like, what are they going to do with all these gifts now? They're going to have to pay for shipment to send all this stuff back to Korea? Or are they just going to throw it away? Or are they going to donate it? Like, you don't even know. Like, you have no idea what they do. Like, the security guards are like, oh yeah, we have to check it first, which I understand. But yeah, it's just like, what are you gonna do? I know you can't mail gifts anymore, but I mean, if you're near the barrier, I've seen people throw phones. It makes no sense. It's true. But something's off. So do you give it to security? Well, there is, last year for Wings, what I do remember, I would drop everything just to see at least once. I'm back. Oh, hello. Okay, so last year when they had a station where they checked things, and like they checked cameras, they checked gifts, they checked other things like that, just to make sure everything was okay. Sorry for the questions. No, it's okay. It's my first time getting tickets. Well, congratulations. I'm glad. But don't worry. Like, that's what I'm here for. Like, for the little experience I do have, like, I will tell you what I know. So last year when we checked in, we walked through a metal detector, of course, just to be safe. And they checked our bags and stuff like that, which is totally standard, normal things. And then they had a section where it's like, gifts. Drop it off. These people will check the gifts. You don't see them anymore. Like, the gifts that people have are usually like smaller, and they hold on to it. Or if they want to give it to them, then people give it to them. But like, the smaller gifts, people will hold on to, and then they throw it on stage at the concert. And they have a very specific time that you throw the gifts. Like, it's one of their last songs. It's like second to last, I think. And then the last song is when they go around and just say bye. But as you guys are throwing gifts, there's so many security and staff trying to get those gifts off the stage too, because the boys are walking around and they don't want to slip. There's so many videos of people throwing gifts, and then the boys don't see it and they step on it and then they slip. And we don't want them to twist an ankle. We don't want them to trip and fall and hurt themselves. Like, they want to eliminate that as much as possible. So the staff and security will be around to hurry and take the gifts. So don't get so sad if like you throw something and then like they don't see it. It's just they want the boys to be safe too. So they like hurry and like take all the gifts and take them off stage, because it's just for their safety. Like, you never know. Because these boys are up here doing this, looking up at you, waving, while they're like walking around. They're not paying attention to their feet. And then if they trip, we don't want them to fall. We don't want them to get hurt. Like, I think Jimin has done that a few times. Hobie's done that a few times, where they literally just walk on a gift, and then it's like, holy cow, like they almost fall. And it's like, you don't want them to trip, because what if they do twist an ankle? What are they gonna do for their tomorrow show? Like, no. Seeing Jimin sit in that chair because he was sick during a concert was so sad. Like, I was like, this baby boy wants to dance so much, and all he's doing is sitting there because he really wants to be out here and he didn't want to be backstage. And I'm just like, wow. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast. I'm just so like, I feel so strongly about this. So I don't want the boys to get hurt. And I don't want Army to get hurt either. So that is the tea for today, everyone. That's why I ask. I don't want to do anything that could interfere with the performance. That's true. But if you do want to give them a gift, you can give it to a staff when you enter, and that's what you can do. Or if you do take a gift and you do want to like lob it on stage, because you're going to be GA anyway, and you're not going to be like tossing it like across the venue, then I think that's okay. But just know that if security or if staff comes and like takes the gift because they just want to hurry so the boys don't trip on it, like, don't be upset, like, because as much as I want to buy them gifts, I never know what to buy. First of all, I cannot afford Gucci for them. Okay, I don't know how these fan sites like can afford Gucci for these boys. I'm like, jeez. And it just like it's crazy. But like I just, like I would like to get like the little like Tsum Tsums that Jungkook likes, like the Iron Man when he got, or like just like the little soft things, or like I really want to get a Ryan plush for Namjoon because he just has a collection of them. And it's like, yeah, I want to get all that stuff, but like, am I gonna have space to carry it? And like, am I gonna have space to like throw? I don't even know. What I might do is like, I feel like I'm gonna do like a little like a headband or something, and then like maybe toss that on stage of them and hopes that they wear it. Hope. I don't know. But all I know is like, I don't know if the boys will get the gifts either. That's what I'm also afraid of, is like, they're over here in America traveling with all this extra luggage. Like, are they going to take gifts? Like, I don't know. And I really want them to, but like, I just don't know. I really hope Jungkook doesn't overdo it again, because his reasons for doing it last time was because he really fits to that country. That is so true. And that's what I am also afraid of. Like, burn the stage made my heart like really sad, but like happy at the same time. Because like I really want every army to see them. Like, if I could have a wish, like, aside from ending world hunger or world peace, would be to have like every army to see BTS. It is such an experience, and I cannot tell you guys that enough. It is an experience to see the boys. It is an experience to see them perform on stage and to laugh in person and to hear them talk in person, to hear them say, hi, we are BTS, and they do their bow. And it is just amazing to know that they are real. Like, you just see them on screen and you're like, man, these guys are so great, and man, this is so cool. But when you see them in person, it's just an amazing experience. And I know why they work so hard is because they know that ARMY feels this way. They know that ARMY can't wait to see them. And they know that we want to experience what we experience through the screen in real life. And that's why they work so hard to make sure like choreography is perfect. They work so hard to make sure everything's perfect. But at the same time, like, BTS also needs to realize that ARMY would be happy just seeing them sit around and talk. And we would be happy to see them perform, but if they don't necessarily have like strong choreography for every song. Like, I am okay with when they sang Wings last year and they're just walking around. Like, that is amazing. As much as I love the choreography, I don't want them to overdo themselves. And I just like the fact that they can just walk around casually and come see the fans and just wave and just blow kisses and just make hearts. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what it's like to be a fan. Just, you appreciate them even though they're not performing, like not giving you the full choreography. The fact that you can just sit here and just listen to dad jokes and laugh and just be like, this is okay. I'm okay with paying $300 to see Jin doing dad jokes and to see freaking they just all make jokes freaking running around stage. Like, it's just amazing. It's so true. If they just did a Q&A, I would be happy with that. Hearing people like you talk about their BTS concert experience is so heartwarming. It's so true, you guys. Honestly, I prefer if they just talked instead of performing constantly. That is so true. Like, I would kill for a muster. a muster, a fiesta. Like, I would kill for that. And I would pay to do that, even though most of their stuff like that is free for the fans. Like, I would love for it to just be like a muster, them hanging out, doing cute little things, just talking to us. But it's so hard because they don't all speak English, or they don't all speak Spanish. Like when they go to Brazil and Chile, like it's so hard for them. And I know it's frustrating for them because they want to speak to us. They want to communicate with us. And that's why they dance, and that's why they sing in Korean too. When they dance and when they sing, they just know that, like, at least if I can't speak their native language, I could speak in art and dancing and singing, and they can still feel that we love them, you know? And I'm just like, oh, it's so true. But that's why they work so hard, is because they just want to make sure that we understand that even though they can't speak our language, this is what they can give us. Oh my gosh, you guys, I could like talk about them forever, and I love them and they love us. And it's just, some people don't understand that. And it makes me super frustrated because I'm like, what do you mean the boys don't love us? Like, it's like, how? They give us everything. They give us so much content for free. Like, they don't even need to do all this extra stuff, but they do it anyway. Like, they do it anyway for us, you know? Like, that's literally crazy. They are $1 trillion company, but they're giving away so much content for free. Like, that blows my mind. The fact that people are like, oh, you know, BTS is all about the money. You know, they're just doing all this to get money. It's like, excuse me. They could charge for, you know, Hobie, RM, and Yoongi's mixtape. You know that? They could have. But they didn't. They gave it to us for free. Like, what the heck? Like, these boys working day and night, writing all these songs, but yeah, it's still free for us. All these boys out here doing, you know, their run episodes, which they don't need to do, but they do it anyway. Like, I don't understand. Like, all this stuff is free. Like, yeah, you play for what? V Live Plus, and it's like $1 a month or $2 a month. Like, really? Like, they could easily charge more, but they don't. Or like YouTube Red, when they did Burn the Stage. Like, oh, you have to pay for YouTube Red, and we even watch it. What does Big Hit do? Hey, Army, here's 2 months of YouTube Red for free. Guess how long Burn the Stage was? 2 months, okay? These guys, like, everybody thinks they're all about that. And the thing that they do have money, because when Army is dedicated to helping support them and buying their albums, they do it. That is why. But they have all this other content that they literally don't need to do for free, but they do it anyway. Like Jungkook's Golden Closet films. This boy takes the time out to record, to take his camera out and just capture the moments of his Hyungs and to edit them and then to give it to us. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why people say that stuff about BTS, and it makes me go crazy. But at the same time, it doesn't matter, because the boys know who their true fans are. They know, like, it's just, and if you're not, then it's okay. There's the door. Leave, antis. Like, why are you guys always focusing on us faves? I mean, on our faves, when you could be focusing on your faves. Like, you know everything about ours, but I don't know anything about your faves. That's a problem. Focus on your people. Like, I don't understand. Why do you take the time to focus on this group if you don't love them? You focus on them because you hate them, but you know everything about them, like as if you're a fan. Like, I don't understand. But when it comes to me knowing about your faves, I don't know anything, because I don't focus on that. I focus on who I love and who I appreciate, who I want to support. Maybe I don't know about your group. Maybe if I give them a listen, maybe I will like them. I don't know. I'm so in a BTS bubble. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm in a BTS and the Rose bubble. That's it. Like, those are the two groups I mainly listen to, and that's it. But I'm not gonna listen to other groups. Like, in my YouTube channels, I've been reacting to NCT and like Newest, and like I just did a card one, but then the video was like weird. My video recording was weird, so I'm like, dang it. And then it's like, this is my life. Y'all, like, being an ARMY should not be stressful. We cry over like 2 days of when the boys don't even update, but they feed us every day with other stuff. Like, me. That's me. I'm sorry I'm talking and ranting so much, but let's see what you guys have said. I saw this game. I wanted to get Jin, but it was just a dad joke game. Oh, there's an app of Jin just laughing, and it is the cutest. It's all his different laughs, and it is so cute. I downloaded it for 3 days and just listened to him laugh. It was the cutest thing. There's another app where it's just nothing but Yoongi saying J-Ho! Like, and it is the cutest thing, and that's all he says. It's the best, and I downloaded that for a few days. I agree with everything you're saying. Oh, thank you. I don't know about you, but when I hear their songs, they kind of sound like English. It's true. There's someone I'm like, whoa, is that English? And then when I like look up the lyrics, I'm like, oh, it wasn't. Them singing and dancing is their way of communicating with the rest of the world. That is so true. And that's all they want to do, is they want to break that barrier of language with music and dancing. Because someone's talking to you, but you can't quite make out what they're saying. But you know it's English. I don't understand how people hate them so much. It's like they feel threatened that some guys are gaining so much more than their idols. I'm not hating on them. They just feel threatened. It is so true. And it's like, or I really hate it when people are like, BTS didn't pave the way for K-pop, like, and then they name another older group. My thing is, I appreciate all those other K-pop groups that have been before BTS. And I know that they have changed, they have also in their own ways changed the way that K-pop is for today. That's just how history is. If you look through history of anything, there are specific people that have gone and turned the way that society is today. Like, I'm not saying that BTS has just changed the way for K-pop. I'm not just saying that. But you need to also realize that right now is a moment of BTS. That's just how it is. I'm not discounting any other group. I'm not discounting other groups and other companies that are also working really hard, because right now, as much as they may not like BTS or they may not like Big Hit, they are trying to figure out how to be like that. They need to try to get their groups and their company to be as popular as BTS and as Big Hit. Like, as a strategist and as a person who is like an entrepreneur, they want to figure out, okay, well, if this group is or this person is succeeding, this company is succeeding, why? Why are they succeeding? Why are they getting, money, people? What's making them so popular? And it's like, okay, well, what are they going to do? They're going to try to figure out why. Okay, well, let's look at BTS. Okay, yeah, they dance. Okay, cool. Okay, they sing. Yeah. Okay, they have rappers. Okay, cool. Like, we have that stuff too. How come we're not popular? Oh, well, let's see. Well, they have different concepts. Okay, we have also different concepts. Like, how else can we be different than BTS while trying to establish what BTS has done? Like, I know a lot of people that like BTS have came from like other groups like Big Bang or SHINee or other of those K-pop groups. I don't know much about Big Bang and SHINee, but I know that they are a lot older group and they've been around for 10 years, because I know SHINee just celebrated their 10 years. And you cannot deny that they were a role model for BTS before BTS started. Like, you cannot deny that. Like, and that's just who they looked up to at the time, because maybe that was the group that was really popular. And they are, like, Big Bang did a great job here in America too. Like, it's just what? Like, yeah, Big Bang did stuff in America too, but was Big Bang as popular as they are as BTS? And you can say no, just by looking at statistics. I'm not saying that BTS is better than Big Bang at all. I'm not saying that. They're two totally different groups. I'm just saying, like, statistically wise, like, what are the achievements that they have done? What are the achievements that BTS has done? Like, when you're looking at things like that, yeah, it seems like BTS is more successful. But why? Because Big Bang has kind of dipped their toe here in America to kind of start that for BTS and for other groups that are going to come after BTS. Like, we know BTS isn't going to be a group forever. We know that. But we know that the 7 of them will still be BTS, but just the group in general will not. And I hope that in 20, 30 years, they do 20, 30 year anniversaries. Like, that would be fan-freaking-tastic, and I would pay money to go to Korea. But continuing on with that, I heard it's like comparing what can I compare this to? Okay. It's like comparing to what is it, like, two other celebrities or two other, like, sports people. Like, if this first guy, let's say Babe Ruth, right? Baseball player. He did amazing. I don't know much about baseball, but I know enough that Babe Ruth was really good. And some will say Babe Ruth was the best ever, right? And then some people are like, well, this guy's really good too. Like, this guy right now, he's doing really well right now. And he is competing with Babe Ruth's numbers, let's say. I don't know. I'm just throwing this out there. People that grew up during Babe Ruth's time or people that grew up with, I don't know, let's say Big Bang, right? People that grew up with them, they will be their faves. Like, that's just how it is. You grew up with them. You have that relationship with that group or with this person. Like, exactly. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. All different times. All great. But you cannot say that that person wasn't looked up to the other person. Like, you can't say that. It's just how it is. Like, BTS looked up to all these older K-pop groups because that's who was paving the way at that time. And now BTS said, hey, let's see if we could take this farther. Let's see if we could take this and not necessarily be better than these other groups, but let's try to just outreach and reach other people. Let's try to see if we can chart on America. Let's see if we can, sell out at all these venues across the world. And it's like every step that BTS takes, and they're raising the bars like higher and higher, not only for other groups, but they're raising it for themselves. Like, right now, BTS is literally against themselves. They have broken their own records countless times. Like, literally, pre-order for Love Yourself Answer beat Love Yourself Tear. And it's like 1.5 million, and that's just in Korea. Like, ARMY's y'all wildin'. Like, we continue to grow, and it's amazing and it's insane at the same time. Like, they just constantly are getting new fans. And whether some fans leave or not, up to you, up to them, doesn't matter. But it's just crazy how now BTS is just competing with themselves. But you cannot deny that BTS did not look at other older groups for inspiration or for motivation or for things like that. Like, you can't just discount that, because who else did they look up to? Like, they looked up to someone, and that someone is from that genre of music. Just like they love Michael Jackson. They love the way he dances. They love the way, you know, all this stuff, and they want to implement that. And you can't just deny that at all either. Like, they get inspiration from the people that have came before them, and for the people after them, these people are gonna be looking up to BTS. Like, all these other K-pop groups starting are like, dude, BTS is cool. Like, how are they doing so well in America? How are they doing so well in Korea? How are they doing so well in Japan? Like, we want to try to succeed and try to do that too. So in BTS's way, they are paving their way for themselves. And then while other groups have helped pave the way for BTS, BTS is paving a way for them and for all the other K-pop groups after them. Like, right now, I don't know who came first, GOT7 or BTS. I have no idea. But right now, I was so happy to see GOT7 on, like, the Billboard, what was it, like, Billboard, Instagram and stuff like that. Like, oh, cool. Like, they're interviewing other K-pop groups. Like, that made me really happy. Like, I don't really listen to GOT7. I don't know much about them. But it's like, that's really cool that they want to talk to other groups as well, because they know a lot of K-pop groups are coming to America right now for tour and all that fun stuff, and it's really cool that they also want to give these other K-pop groups a chance and to give them an opportunity to really just like, oh, hey, this is us, you know? Yeah, we're kind of like BTS in the way that we're K-pop, but we're not like BTS because we do, you know, this stuff, and we're different in this type of way. Let's see. With every profession, there's someone that opens the door for others to succeed. That's such a true statement. As time goes by, there are more and more open doors, just paves the way for others. Also agree. It's okay that your phone's autocorrecting. Every artist looks up to one another in some type of way. Yes, that is very true. And they all feed off each other, and they all help each other. Like, can you imagine? Okay, when jazz was like, that was such a different sound, and that has helped shape the music industry as it is to what it is today. Like, you cannot deny that someone from the past has helped pave a way for someone in the present time or someone in the future. That's just how it is. That's how history works. That's how things grow, and that's how things prosper. Is you see someone succeeding and you want to strive for that, but do it in your own way. Like, I want to be as good as this person, but I want to do it my way. I want to do it in a way where I feel comfortable, or in a way where I want to reach out to people. Like, to have BTS out here promoting to end violence and promoting self-love and self-care and promoting that your youth is very important. That is what armies like live off of. I feel like, yeah, they dance, yeah, they sing, yeah, their beats are bops, and their freaking production, all that stuff's like amazing, but like, what takes you to the next step is actually diving into their lyrics and reading it and figuring out why they write things the way that they do. Namjoon is such a talented man in the aspects of writing. Like, he's very philosophical, whatever. He knows how to translate stories into music and lyrics. When Army reads the lyrics, that's when I feel like it counts the most for us. Like, yeah, they dance, yeah, you know, they sing, but the music, the lyrics itself is what hits us. When I listened to Magic Shop for the first time, I freaking cried, okay? Like, it's like, holy cow! Why is this song is amazing, and to understand later that, like, they wrote that for us, for Army, and the reason they wrote behind that, and then the book that they have, like, I really want to read that book. I don't read books, but I want to read it. I literally got this book because of Wings, you guys. Okay? Have I finished reading it? No. But I'm gonna. Okay? Like, to know Wings was based off this book and to like have Namjoon's own twist on it, I was like, okay, well, like, I need to read this book. Like, why Namjoon like was inspired by this to write his own lyrics and to like write such deep, good concept. Like, what? Like, okay, I really like I need to read it. Okay, and I haven't finished it yet, but like I will. But like Magic Shop, I want to read that book too. Okay, like the fact that they just write things that are not the norm, not the hey, let's go clubbing, hey, let's get wasted, hey, let's girls and like money and drugs and whatever. Like the fact that they don't write about stuff like that is like, it's so refreshing. It's so refreshing. Same girl, I need to read that book too. It's true. I went to Barnes and Noble and I was like, do you guys have a book called Damien? And she's like, oh yeah, by Herman Hesse. And I was like, yeah. She was, there's a lot of people that have been asking for that book. I'm like, that's how you know, okay? Like, there's something going on. Like, that's how you know that freaking this ain't, not a lot of people my age, I feel like, still read anymore. Once they were done with high school, like, okay, I'm done. Like, I don't even want to read. Me, I hardly did not read as a kid growing up because it just wasn't something that was very interesting for me. But boy, I was like, okay, I'm going to give this book a shot because Namjoon out here writing freaking beautiful music and beautiful lyrics. And he was inspired by this book. Like, how? Okay, I need to like get in on this. When starting a music career, you have a role model, someone who inspires you. Yep. As time goes by, you grow and you find yourself in your own place. That is so true. When I first heard the album, I looked like a deer in headlights, and the album finished. I have that book too. It's such a great book. Same thing happened to me, but with Truth Untold. Truth Untold. I don't want to cry, but oh my gosh, that song is so good. Like, I literally at Steve Aoki. I was like, Steve Aoki, why did you play with my heart? Because I'm thinking this song's gonna be like mic drop. It's gonna be it's gonna be like hardcore bass. It's gonna have so much beats in it. Like, I'm like, okay, give it to me. And then it's the softest, sweetest ballad type song, and I cried too. This freaking album is like so good. Okay, like when I was just like, Steve Aoki, this is not what I expected, but this is everything I needed. Like, thanks for speaking to my soul. Like, their vocals. Okay, I don't know what BTS does, but every album, their vocals just keep improving. And I'm so happy that they keep working on themselves to improve. Like, I'm so glad for that, because as artists or as a creator or whatever, you want to grow. You want to continue to grow in the aspects of positiveness. You want to maintain this sense of establishment with yourself, but at the same time, you want to keep challenging yourself and you want to grow. No one saw it coming. That's true. Yeah, definitely left a turn. The thought what Steve Aoki would do. That is so true. I'm like, Steve, this is beautiful. Like, you're speaking to my soul. Like, my heart right here, it's hurting. Like, you did so well. Oh my gosh, okay, see? And then when Namjoon wrote the song for freaking Singularity, I'm just like, how, Namjoon? Why are you so talented? Like, it's just... See, and this is what people like about BTS. This is what ARMYs stand. And this is what other people don't understand. When they look at BTS, they're just like, okay, yeah, a bunch of guys dancing. What else? I don't understand what they're saying. So, that is besides the point. Like, I am so sick and tired of people saying, well, I don't understand what they're saying. Like, when you listen to music, is it just the words that you listen to? Like, that you understand? Like, No, you get moved by the beats too. You get moved by the music count that they have in their music, the production, the way they hit the fourth beat, the way they hit the bass to line up. Like, it's just, you had to stop driving several times to listen to the album because it's just too much. That's so true. Like, I'm so sick and tired of people being shallow. Like, I get your first impressions. I get that because that was me when I first saw BTS. I was like, wow, they dance really cool. It's true. But that was all I really knew. I was just like, okay, well, like, can I read the lyrics or something? Like, I don't understand what they're saying. Okay, also true. Glad you want to read the lyrics. Okay, let's take this a step further then. Let's have you read the lyrics. Let's have you get into the next step. The first step is always the dance. I feel like, oh, dang, dude, they dance great. Fantastic. We're on the same page. Okay, next page. Oh, dude, their beats are cool. Great. Okay, what's the next step? Oh, dang, their lyrics are actually deep. Thank you. Okay. Perfect. 3 for 3. Okay. Nowadays, people are just like, I want to be satisfied right now. And if I don't know what they're saying, then I don't want to listen to it. It's like, oh, it's so frustrating. Like, okay, then. It's like you don't want to send a lyric video to a friend to refer because you want them to see the choreography, but at the same time, like, the lyrics are very important too. So as an army, like, I'm always like, okay, this is the dance, this is the lyric. Make sure you watch both because they're very important. The dancing is very important and the words are very important. And it's just like, okay, if we could do 3 for 3, dancing, the lyric composition, and lyrics, I feel like is what makes up Army as a whole. Because if it was just dancing and it was just the sound of their music, it would be like me listening to, well, right now I've been listening to NCT and Newest. Like, cool, they sound really great, but I haven't gotten to that next page of really listening to the lyrics. I'm not discounting them, but I'm just saying, like, I haven't gotten to that point. Would I say I'm a fan? I like their stuff so far. I haven't really hit anything that I didn't like. Like, they sound cool, they look great, but it's like, okay, now I need to get into the next level of reading lyrics. And that's how I feel like it is for other people in other groups. Oh yeah, they look cool, they sound great. Okay, but like, let's take this a step further. Let's dive into where you as the listener have to do work. And that's read. You're going to have to read the subtitles. You're going to have to read to see that it's not just the music beats. It's not just looking at them dance. But actually taking the time and working and reading these beautiful poems that will, like, oh, in the heart, okay? Oh my gosh, I've been talking for so long. I'm sorry. I'm just very passionate about this stuff. Like, it's crazy. You know, it's good when you feel everything they say and it's not even the language you understand. You are preaching it. Oh my gosh. Like, at first, you know, when you listen to a song, especially if you already really like the group, you're just like, wow, this song sounds really good. Like, dang. Or you could hear emotion in their songs. You could hear their voice and the passion that they have. And then when you read the lyrics, and it's just, that's much more satisfying. It's just more satisfying knowing that, holy cow, like, these lyrics they make this song a whole step deeper. Like, it just means so much more. That's why I love BTS so much. Their lyrics and messages are amazing. Yes, I agree. And people don't understand that. And it's really sad. It's just like, you don't even need the words because my mind just fills in what they're trying to say and end up being right. And basically what they're trying to say, dang girl, you good. Like, I'm not even at that level. All I know is wow, holy cow, this song sounds really good. And then it's like, dang, and lyrics is just, BTS just does not, they just don't, they have not failed me. I don't know about other people. Like, I've seen so many people on Twitter right now that make me so mad. Like, Twitter, they're like, man, BTS's best era was I Need You, or I Need You were like, you know, the happiest moments in life, and that's it. And I'm like, whoa, 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 you cannot say that. You can say, yeah, you can say that's your opinion, you know, but you also need to consider that these are still the same boys, and they love trying new things. Like, you cannot get mad for them trying new things. Would I have ever thought that BTS was going to do Latin pop like Airplane Part 2? No. Never. I never would have thought that I would hear that sound from them. But I am so blessed to have Airplane Part 2, because that song is a bop. Okay? Like, Hobie, thank you. To hear Airplane Part 1 and then hearing Airplane Part 2, two totally different sounds, but it's amazing. Like, the fact that these artists are versatile in the way that they're willing to challenge themselves, and the way that they're willing to be like, hey, this is new. Can you imagine every BTS song sounding the same? Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure they'll still be good. But, like, it would get boring. It's the same thing. You know, like the same sound. And it would just be boring. But I love the fact that they're willing to just be different and to try things out and be like, Latin pop? Sure, let's try that. You know, with Fake Love. That's what they say, like, emo something. Sure, let's try that. And, like, it's just, they're willing to risk it. They're willing to take that risk. And even though they may lose some fans, like, they know that they lose some, and they know that they will gain some. And that's what it's like. You need to take risks. I love that they do on genres. That's true. People hate So What, but that song makes me so happy. How do you hate So What? So What literally makes me just want to, like, dance and do nothing. Do nothing but dance. Makes me want to just relax and just jump around. So What at the concert is gonna be amazing. Can you imagine hearing So What? Freaking confetti everywhere, and they're just hopping around and jumping. Like, oh my gosh. And having ARMY just jump around and just like, so what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, my heart. I can't. But then at the same time, when you get the vocalist sitting down or standing and them singing freaking Truth Untold, oh, like, it just, they bring emotions. Y'all, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, how the fact that they can be fun and outgoing, but at the same time be so subtle and emotional and intimate, that's what makes their group. The fact that they could do all of these things and still have us love every single song, and to have us love every single album. Like, I am so excited for Answer. Like, my baby boy's getting an intro, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. And I can't wait to hear him sing it. He better sing it. Jimin better sing Serendipity. Jungkook better sing Euphoria. Tae better sing Singularity. And Jin, what's his song called? Empathy? Oh my gosh, they better sing those songs. Like, I will cry. I will cry. Last year for Wings, when they did their solos, like, it was so emotional. I have never cried at a concert from beginning to end before. And that is what I did for Wings last year. I was just into BTS for 2 months. 2 months. before I went to their concert. So I didn't even really know their names. I knew their albums because I played it on repeat, but I didn't really know their names. I didn't know the fan chants. I could barely tell them apart. And I was just like, oh, wow, like, I don't even think I really want to go to this concert because I feel like I'm not really a fan, like a true ARMY. And I felt like, man, like, I feel bad, you know? Like, I like them, but, like, I'm not an ARMY. So should I go to this concert? And for all those haters out there that are saying, hey, if you've only been an ARMY for like 2 months or a month, or if you barely just got into BTS, you shouldn't go to the concert. Whoa, no. That is not fair at all. Like, if I didn't go to that concert last year, I don't think I would be where I am in my love for them, in where I'm standing in my fandom right now. Like, going to that concert was just, seeing them for the first time was so, like, eye-opening, heart-opening, mind-opening, like, everything. Like I said, I've never cried at a concert before. And I was just like, holy cow, like, what is this feeling? I've never been a fan like this before. Like I said, I didn't listen to K-pop. I did before. I heard a little bit of SHINee when I was like in middle school or like high school. And like, but I was like, oh yeah, they sound cool. But I never like dove in. I didn't jump into this black hole, okay? And then when it came to BTS, I was like, here we go. And then like, that was it. Done. When I went to that concert, I don't know what it's like to take drugs. Don't take drugs, kids. But it was just so, you feel all these emotions and it was so addicting. Like, I was like, I have to see them again. I have to see them again. Like, there's no way that this group of guys can be this amazing every single time they perform. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Oh, yeah, way. Yeah. They are totally, like, they're totally like that. Every single time. You know, I love BTS. And you're an ARMY too. That's true. Uh-oh. I think I'm frozen on my Twitter. Uh-oh. Let me see. Hold on, people on YouTube. Did my Twitter crash? Oh. But my YouTube, I'm still okay. Your game dropped. So it is our internet. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me okay, YouTube? It seems like I'm still on YouTube. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me okay, YouTube? It seems like I'm still on YouTube. Let's see. Let me try to hook up to my... Let's see. Let me try to hook up to my... It's fine. It's fine here on YouTube. Okay. What if now I feel bad for my Twitter people? They're probably like, what in the world just happened? Okay. Okay. This song is so good. Marathon. Jungkook. His English. Can we just talk about his English real fast? Like, this song is so good. Marathon. His English. Can we just talk about his English real fast? Like, gosh. Yeah, I think it was me because my husband's game dropped. My phone dropped. My YouTube was still fine. But yes, can we please? Okay. Another T. BTS needs to really. But yes, can we please? Okay. Another T. BTS needs to release an English album. Okay, y'all need to stop. If you want to hear BTS do English songs, they have so many English covers. Go listen to that. Like, I know having BTS do an all English album will be a very challenging step for them. It takes them a while to even do the Japanese songs. And those Japanese army are so lucky because they get their own songs, you know? But how can you blame them when they're the ones that supported them in the beginning? But those people that keep saying that they need to write an English album need to stop. Like, if the boys are not comfortable, they're not even comfortable in any of you saying hello. Like, it's just, they're Korean. Let them stay to Korean. Like, that's how it is. It's just, that's how it is. You're repeating, like, skipping. Oh no. Maybe now my YouTube's crashing. But people need to stop skipping. Oh no. Maybe now my YouTube's crashing. But people need to stop. I've noticed these things. Excuse me. What's gonna stop them? Okay, so like if everybody keeps saying, hey BTS, you need to do an English album, you need to do an English album, you need to do an English album, like, what's gonna stop other armies from saying, hey BTS, you need to do a Spanish album? You did one for English. They have a huge fan base that speak Spanish. Like Brazil and Chile, freaking New Mexico, like they have a huge fan base, okay? Like, then it's like, okay, well, when are we gonna get an album? They have a huge fan base there too. Oh, hey, BTS, can you guys just do a full original album for Japan? Because you've only just given us songs that you've already written in Korean, only like one or two in Japanese. I'm like, yeah, everybody needs to stop, okay? Stop being so demanding. Let BTS do whatever they want to do. If they want to write, they want to just keep doing Korean songs, let them do that. That's what they're comfortable. That's what their norm is. They are K-pop. The K-pop is Korean. People need to stop, okay? Like, they release so many English covers. Like, how can you not be satisfied? You should be happy that they're doing what they want to do and what they feel is right for them. Going with their theme. They have a storyline to go here, y'all, okay? And that already itself makes me happy. Like, I am so sad that I'm not sad that I don't know Korean. I wish I did. But at the same time, I'm okay that I don't. But I really want to know what they write in the notes. I really want to know the true meanings. Because sometimes when you translate something, it's different. I speak Hmong. That's what I am. That's my parents' native language. And sometimes when I'm talking to my husband's white, okay? Sometimes I'm trying to translate something for him that maybe my parents have said, or I want to express something in English and I can't. Because I'm like, wow, what kind of word in English compares to this word in Hmong? Okay, and then I had there and think, I'm like, okay, well, how can I best say this to have it make sense? Like, how can I do that to make sense? And it's like, how crazy it is to speak both English and Korean and to really, like, understand what the boys are saying. And then when you read English subs and you're just like, what is that? That's kind of not really what they said, or that's not really like the depth of what they said, or that's I wouldn't really have said it like that, you know, things like that. And it's like, darn, like I really wish like I could know that. And the reason why I'm not learning Korean right now is because I need to learn my native language. like I need to dive deep in my native language with what my parents speak. Like I feel like I need to do that first before I dive into Korean, because if I learn Korean, like the less I know of my native language, and my native language isn't even popular either. Like my language has only been around for like 30 years. So it's like I really want to keep my native language as well. So it's really hard for me to try to speak another language, because I'm really going to be forgetting what my native language is. There is translations for every song. There's no lane for English. You are right. They should improve Fan Cafe for international fans, though. That is true, too. But the thing is, their Fan Cafe is based off in Korea. Like, you know how long it would take for them to translate everything in Korean? And also, then here we go back to translating to Spanish. They have so many Spanish fans. Like, they would have to translate everything in Spanish now. And now you got to please all the Spanish speakers. And then now you have to please the people that don't speak Spanish or English, that are still left in the blue, that don't even know Korean English either. And then it's like, you can never satisfy people. And it's so hard. That's why, like, being as popular as they are and having fans from all over the world, it's amazing, but it's so hard, because you want to reach out to everyone, and all you can do is they're like, well, we hope that they still like us because we're singing in Korean, but we hope that they still really like us, and they have other people that can help translate things for them. To speak, like speaking like Yoda, I'm trying my days to learn Korean. It's true. Asian, I feel like language in general, it's just hard to learn. What do you think about Tekashi? I don't even know what that is, or who that is. Is that a person? Are they a solo group? What is my native language? I am Hmong. That is what I am. Fan Cafe is a Korean site. Correct. That's why everything's Korean. The only thing I wish that would happen in benefits to international fans of Army membership. Not only Spanish, Portuguese as well. That's true. Spanish and Portuguese is very different. Spent a good chunk of time in America. That's true. I don't speak Korean, but have a native. Navigate through Fan Cafe decently. Nice. I know there's a lot of YouTube videos, and I think Amiibo? That site, Nemo app or something like Amino, yes. I don't have a boyfriend, but I have a husband, though. I am married. Do you think you'll ever get tired of BTS? That's a good question. I feel like right now, no. But there are days where I'm like, I want to listen to not BTS stuff. And I listen to other stuff. Like, it's just, but am I tired of them? Do I always come back to their music? Yes, I do come back to their music. That was probably really confusing to say. I do always end up coming back to their album. I feel like years, like let's say if BTS stops being a group after Love Yourself Answer or whatever, and they don't put out any more content, I don't think I'll get tired of them, but I would just be like, there's nothing new for me to look forward to, I guess. Like, let's say they didn't have their Twitter anymore. They were just like, okay, we're going to live our normal lives, and we're going to, get married and just do our own thing and not be part of like mainstream media, and they just took a step back and just totally unplugged themselves and like, hey, I want to get married and have kids and just live a normal life. That's fantastic. I would love that. But like, if they didn't update and they didn't do anything, like, there wouldn't be anything new for me to look up to, but that's not going to deny me from always listening to classics. or like, oh, listening to like their older stuff. Like, what do I do if I don't want to listen to Love Yourself Tear? I listen to Young Fur album, or You Never Walk Alone, or, you know, like, they're just so general that it's like I'd be literally like all over the place with them. If BTS keep making music the way they are, I don't see myself getting tired of them. It's like a family, true. Sometimes you feel like hanging out with friends, but you end up going back to family. Yes, that is very true. It's just like sometimes, like, I kind of do this thing when I get into artists. I binge them, like binge. I will listen to them every day. I will listen to them all the time. I will listen to them the same like freaking song or the same album like all the time. Like, that's just what I do. And then like I binge and binge and binge and binge and binge, and then I reach a point where I'm like, oh, okay, I think I may need something new. And I listen to something else. I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool. Okay, this is cool. And then I find other songs. I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. But nothing that I'm like, I'm gonna need to binge this. And that's literally BTS. Like, okay, you know, I'm gonna take a break from BTS for a little bit, and I'm gonna go listen to, you know, this other group. Surprising, like The Rose. Like, that's my second favorite group. Is a group called The Rose. So, but they're new and they only have like 5 songs. And but they only have 5 songs and they do a couple covers. But I'm like, oh yeah, I like listen to them. I'll binge them for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I go back to BTS. And those two at least I flop back the most. Do you think BTS will go solo? Technically, like the rap line kind of went solo. Like, they did their own mini solo album, which I think is totally awesome. But when the Hyungs start going to military, which is a huge topic right now, is them going to the military. If they go to the military, I know Jungkook says that he's been working on a couple songs, and I feel like even if the Hyungs are in the military, the MACNAs will be like trying to help keep fans while the Hyungs are off. And then when they come back and the MACNAs go, like, I feel like the Hyungs will also be getting ready to still keep the fans entertained and with them while the MACNAs are gone, until they all can come back together. You like the Rose too? Yeah. Did you see the Rose live? I did. Hello. They're amazing. But the whole BTS going to the military. Some people forget that serving their country is an honor for some people. Even though in Korea it is mandatory right now. We know that they may have exemption. And like, that's like a huge thing going on. But at the same time, people are like, BTS shouldn't go to the military. BTS should just, like, they should be exempt. They do all this stuff. Like, they should not go to the military at all. And some people are like, no, they need to go because they need to serve the country. What makes them so special that they don't get to go? And my thing is, it's such a big topic. It's mandatory. Even if they get exemption, they still go. I would cause because it would cause controversy in the country, like among people that aren't famous. Well, there is an exemption for people who are scholars in their field, or gold medal Olympic people. Those people don't have to serve. or like scholars, like scientists that have like for America have won like the Nobel Peace Prize or things like that, they don't go to the military. And right now it's like, well, BTS has been doing all this stuff for K-pop. They shouldn't go. Why can't they have a choice? Because that's the way their military is right now. I mean, the way the country is right now. America used to be like that too. A long time ago, it was mandatory that people would do the military, especially men. Like, men would have to do mandatory services. How I feel about it is, I'm not the person that's judging the fact that if they are worthy enough to be exempt, okay? I don't look as worth to be exempt. But knowing how these boys are, they wouldn't want to be exempt. There are some people that don't want to serve their country, and that's your choice. But BTS, I feel like they would want to. A lot of Koreans, even though it's mandatory and they don't have a choice, a lot of them still say that it is an honor to serve their country. My dad, he is not an American citizen. He fought in the Vietnam War with America. Even though he wasn't an American citizen, he helped the American people, and he is so proud. He is so proud to have served his people, not just the Americans, okay? Because my father, like I said, he was not an American citizen. When they went to Vietnam, they found my father in the village that my father lived in, and they were willing to help him, okay? Help the Americans. My father is not American, but he still helped the American military, and he is so proud to have helped his people, meaning his cousins, his brothers, the future generation for my father's people, us. He was so proud to serve. Every year for Veterans Day, he goes and marches in the parade. Like, my father had everything to lose to join the military because he had a family. Like, he had my mom, and then they had my oldest sister and my brother. He did not need to help them serve and to help them fight this war, which, by the way, Vietnam for America is one of the ugliest wars. But my father helped him anyway. He was so proud. And it's funny because he's so patriotic, and it's the cutest thing ever. Now he's an American citizen, of course, because once they helped, the Americans were so thankful. They were so thankful for my father and those villages that helped him, that they brought them all to America and helped get them citizenship, because we fought that war with them. And that's how I am here. If my dad did not do that, I would not be here today. I probably would still be in Vietnam or in Thailand, where a lot of my people are right now. So it's like, even though my father didn't speak a lick of English, went to fight for his people because he felt that it was right. And I feel like with the boys and with a lot of other countries that do this, a lot of them know that I have to do this because my father did it, and my father's father, and my father's father did it. What is it? It's 2 years. It's 2 years, a maximum of 4, I believe. Most is like 6. That's not long, people. That's not long at all. It's long for K-pop because K-pop constantly does comebacks. Constantly. While in America, it's like some artists were gone for like 2 years. Like Taylor Swift, she was gone for like 2 years because she needed a hiatus. She was doing her other stuff. But like 2 years is not long. Like, if you're truly a fan of a group, it don't matter because they will come back. That's just how it is. Like, I know right now North and South Korea, like, they are amending their ties, and they are really wanting to become one again, and I think that's great. You know, good for them. Please, North Korea, really change your ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, really change your ways. Really open up your mind to not being communist, and to really let your people be free and have that free will. Because I know for a fact that if North Korea ever tries to do anything, like, we will do something back. If they try to do anything to South Korea, like, America would get on them so fast. So people are like, oh, I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid. Don't, it's okay. You know, if blowouts happen, America will be here to help South Korea if North Korea does anything. And the fact people are like, well, why are they still going to the military if North and South Korea are still friends? Like, whoa, you don't know that. We don't know anything about their government. They're a different country. Like, how are you going to speak for a different country when you don't even know anything that's going on? Like, even if North and South Korea are trying to be friends, that's not going to be, South Korea is still not going to let their guard down. They're still going to have their military. They're still going to be, you know, making sure that freaking North Korea doesn't try to screw everything up and just trying to be safe. So they're still going to have their men serve. They're still going to have their men do all this stuff. So people shouldn't be so upset. Do you know how fast 2 years goes by? I've been married to my husband for almost 2 years, and I feel like we just got married a couple months ago. Like, time flies. And people need to stop being so selfish. Because people are selfish right now. If the boys want to go to serve in the military, let them serve in the military. Do you guys know that there's more to the military than just being front lines and holding guns? I don't think people will understand that. I served in JROTC when I was in high school. I was in the Air Force branch. And my mom was like, you are not going to join the military. You are not going to do all this stuff. It's so dangerous. And I'm like, mother, whoa. Okay. I understand you're scared because I did contemplate joining the military. But I was like, mother, you need to understand that it's not always front line carrying guns gonna go invade a country or gonna go scout a country. It's not always like that. They have doctors, they have interpreters, they have communications, they have people that direct other people, they have scout outs, there's so many dynamics in the military that people forget about. They have specific doctors, they have specific everything for the military. It's not just holding a gun and running around trying to kill people or trying to shoot people or trying to figure it's not always about that. And people forget that. Do you understand that Namjoon, if he was going to be in the military, since he knows English, do you know that he could be a translator for the military? Which doesn't even mean that he needs to really be in the front line. Like, he could just be part of that communication line. And is that so dangerous? And is that so bad? And is that so scary? Yeah, it's scary because they're going to be gone. Yeah, it's scary because you never know what they're going to do because they will learn combat training. Every single person learns combat training. That's just the basics. But it's not a bad thing. There are people in the military that are janitorial services. Just how it is. Or the pilots that don't fly fighter jets, though, that are just pilots. Like, how can people who are so blinded and just hear the word military and think gun, shooting, terrorizing other people, or trying to protect themselves? Like, they are protecting themselves, but that doesn't always mean that they are gonna be out in the front lines. That doesn't always mean that. Military has so many other branches that do other different things. You can be in the military and you're a scientist. You're in the military, you can be a doctor to help those people who do end up getting injured. Like, there's just so many different ones, and it's like you can't always just think, I can't have Jungkook out there being in the front lines. Like, well, okay, y'all need to chill. Like, there are people in the military that just do occupational therapy. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand why people get so afraid. And if North Korea and South Korea are truly gonna be friends and are truly North Korea is planning not to do anything, they will be okay. If anything, going to combat training is good for them. Self-defense. They learn how to do all of these life skills that they may not learn if they were just idols for their whole lives. Like, people, you need to stop being so close-minded and so selfish. No, I need to keep BTS forever, and they can never like do anything without me being okay with it. They're grown men, and they can do whatever they want. And if they want to serve their country, let them go serve their country. And if I'm like getting people mad and stepping on their toes, like, be offended. There's the door. Leave. Like, it's just, yeah, if there's no war, they literally just do nothing. LOL, my friends in the Chinese military. Yeah, I had a cousin whose husband was stationed in Korea. And all they did was learn more about the Korean military, because they helped each other out. They were like, hey, if this situation were to happen, this is what we do. This is how you can handle this type of situation. Because you never know if North Korea is going to do anything. Like, if they're truly trying to mend everything with South Korea, that's fantastic. But you can never be too safe. Like, you never know. Or, who knows, somebody else could come and be a threat to them. But what are they going to do? They're still going to learn. What are you going to do when you have all these people that don't go to the military and don't know anything about military, and then a war happens? Have you guys not thought about that? Don't you know that their country is preparing themselves for the worst? Like, hey, in case we do ever get into a war, all these men who have served for 2 years or have served for whatever, now they at least don't need to do combat training, and they could just get into what they did before. That's how I feel about the military. If the boys want to go, let them go. Let them go and be proud of themselves and serve their country, if that's what they want to do. And if they get exempt, they get exempt. Like, we are not in the Korea government to even dictate if they go or not. Like, that's their own ranking system. Let them figure that out. If other idols get upset that they're not going to get exempt, then work harder. Do something to help make you exempt if you don't want to serve the military, People don't want to serve the military, that's okay too. But if you do want to serve, then serve. Yeah, exactly. If BTS gets exempt and they still decide to go, they can still go. Like, I feel like even if they do get exempt, the boys would go. And you're right. Sit back and just wait for them to come back. Don't you know that BTS is giving us all this content for us? Like, if all those new armies like coming in, like, you got all these run episodes to watch, you got all these fiestas to watch, you got all the concert stuff that's out, you got Bon Voyages, you got summer packages. There is enough content out there that not every person has seen that will hold them off. And maybe they'll motivate armies to get jobs. Since they're so jobless. But it's like, the boys are going to do what they're going to do. There is more than enough video information to keep you busy. That is so true. And yeah, I call them boys because they're younger than me. But men, these are men, and they're going to do whatever they want. Let them do what they want. Let them serve their country. Let them do what they do. You could do online education programs. That's true. That is also true. True. OMG, armies needs to sort themselves out. They do. Like, another topic. Oh, when black armies were getting attacked. I was not okay with that. It's also good to have a break from people you love because then they come back in your life. That is also true. Also very true. When they're gone, you just miss them more. Wait, what? If we think about it, we're actually lucky army personnel are dying every day. I'm a black army. Well, I'm glad I have black army watching me. But a few weeks ago, I think, there was like a huge thing about, to be honest, I'm glad I just had air conditioning. That's true too. There was a huge thing going on with K Army and Black Army. About supposedly K Armies were like being super racist towards Black Army. And Black Army trended a hashtag for it. And then Army just tried to like brush that under the rug. I think the hashtag was like K Army racist or something like that. It was like K Army and then something in Korean, and I didn't know what it said, but I think people were saying that like it was racist. And then Army started trending Army Love Army or something like that to kind of like brush it under the rug. When I came onto Twitter, when all that happened, that's right. Okay, now I remember. It was when people started leaking 5th Army kit, and it was trending like Army gonna go to jail, and then they trended sorry Big Hit for like releasing all that content because Big Hit just like deleted everything off YouTube. And then I guess supposedly, I don't know how true it is, but some K Army were attacking Black Army, and so all of that was happening all within 24 hours, all on Twitter, and like everyone was attacking everybody. Nobody was safe. Everybody just wanted to like get at everyone. Literally, so many Black Armies were like hurt. They were so hurt, and I would be too. Like, I think what happened was like K Army was saying some stuff about like how come like American armies are like so poor because we couldn't afford like Army kit or whatever, and then calling us all these other terrible things, and then they said stuff about Black Army specifically, and it's like, K Army, you don't do that. You don't freaking call people out. But then later on, we heard that it may not have been KM Army, and it was just probably antis, because antis are like, because our comeback's coming in, they want to shake us. They want to break us, for real. Antis' game is like always wanting to hurt us. Yep, that's true. And so people were just like stand your ground. It's just antis. It's not truly K Army. But some people were like, it is K Army too. I watched the story of this Black guy. He was adopted into a Korean family. And he spoke Korean. He grew up in Korea. Like, he knows Korean. Like, that's just, but they always look at him different. And he just told a story about like his story of like how he loves his parents so much because obviously they adopted him and they gave him a better home. He loves his parents so much because obviously they adopted him and they gave him a better home. But at the same time, like, he to live in a country where they would look at him differently. And I'm just like, it breaks my heart, you know? Like, people think that it's bad here in America. Like, there's other countries that they don't even care. Like, they will kill you. They don't even care. Their laws are like, yeah, it's fine. Go ahead and whatever. You know, like I know it's bad in America too. I know it's bad in America. But there are some countries out there where it's not even, they don't even care. Even me being Asian, but not being Korean, like I know if I went to Korea, they would look at me weird. Because they're like, okay, well, we know you ain't Korean, so that's just how it is. Like my mom, I dated this like Filipino guy. He's considered Asian. Like my mom was like, nope. I was like, what? He's Asian though. She's like, no, but he's not one of us. So you need to like cut him out. Don't be with him. And that broke my heart because my mother is very old school. She's very traditional. She didn't see nobody in my family has ever dated or married anybody outside of the race. So to her, to have her last daughter date someone outside the race, it was just like weird to her, and she did not like it, and she was just like, you know? And I could see that if a country full of people like my mother, granted my mother's not Korean, but I just mean if they have that same mentality of closed-mindedness, if you have a country full of those people, it's going to be hard to try to get them out of that mentality because they've been doing that for years. And it's not okay. I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm saying that I could slightly understand why, because my mother personally was like that. Yes, I am married to a white guy now. She didn't like him in the beginning either. But now she adores my husband because she knows that he's a good guy. He's a great guy for me. But it took a long time. And when I married my mother, when I married my husband, she told me, she was just like, it's not that I don't like him. It's the fact that I can't speak to him. Because my mother doesn't speak English really well. She does, but it's broken English, and she's just like, she gets very self-conscious because she knows she doesn't speak it well, so she doesn't want to. So when she knew I was going to marry my husband, she was just like, I'm just afraid because I can't communicate with him. I want to get to know him, and I want to have normal conversations with him, and I can't because I know that he loves you, and I know that, you know, he's going to be your husband for a long time, and I want to be able to communicate with him. And I was like, Mom, how come you didn't just say that in the beginning? Straight up, you're like, I don't like him. Get him out of here. Don't marry him. Like, it's like, no. If you could just tell me what's been bothering you, the fact that my nose is so itchy, like I can't right now. My nose looks so red. Did it get sunburned or something? Anyway, whatever. The fact that she said, I was like, wow, okay, thank you. Now you're actually giving me a logical reason as to why you thought I shouldn't have married this guy. Not because of me, but it was because of you. You were afraid because you wanted to get to know him. And now you're afraid that because I'm marrying this random person that you don't even know, like that got you scared. And that's why you did that. You said all those things to me, you know? And I'm like, got it. But now, you know, having more sit-down conversations and having my mother get to know my husband more, she was better. She was more at ease about me marrying him and about us being together. So, you know, like it's hard to have a country full of how my mother used to think. It's like, no, don't, you know, don't do that. Don't do this. Don't, they're different. To change a whole country's perspective on people of color, doesn't matter if you're Black, Hispanic, white, Asian, whatever, because even though I'm not Korean, they would look at me and know that I'm not Korean and that I'm different. Like my nieces and I, we went to Wings Tour last year. We went to a Korean restaurant. Like literally a hole in the wall. Like, this place was small. It was so cute. And we were like, oh, it's awesome. We went in there. There's so many Korean people. And we're like, wow, like, this is how you know it's good, when there's a bunch of Korean people in here eating the food. Like, we went in there. Oh, they knew we weren't Korean. They were just older, and they didn't serve us. Like, they didn't come to us and ask for our order. And I was just like, we were waiting there. Like, we were trying to be, trying to just like polite. Like, we're looking around. We're kind of like, oh, is anybody gonna take our order? Like, we're waiting, we're thinking, okay, maybe they're kind of busy. So it's like, okay, we'll just sit here and just kind of wait, because we don't want to be rude either. Like, we knew it was a mom and pop shop. Like, you could tell it's so small, but like, there was so many people there. And then so we were like, and then finally I'm like, I'm so hungry. I need to like get someone's attention. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, we're ready. And like, she's like, oh, okay. We were like, do you know that we were like waiting here? Like, we didn't want to say anything mean. Like, we're not saying all Koreans are like this, but I'm just saying, like, if me as an Asian experience that, like, I can't even fathom how people of color that are not Asian would have felt going to that restaurant. They would have been like, oh, dang, like, Korean people are rude, And I'm not just saying Korean people are like that. My mother, she would have probably done that too. My old mother, now she's like I said, she's changed, but like my old mother would have probably done that too, and that's just how it is, and it's so sad. And I'm just like, wow, me being Asian but not being Korean got treated differently, and it just blows my mind. And I was just like, oh shoot, like, culture shock, like, crap, like, if a white person or a black person would have come into the store, they probably wouldn't have gotten served either. They probably would have been like us, just sitting here kind of like, we like Korean food too, so we know what we want to order, and like, can we get somebody over here because we're hungry? Like, we just want like food. Like, I literally raised my hand like a little kid and was like, we're ready to order. We know what we want to eat. Like, the menu was all in Korean, but we just looked at the picture like, yes, bibimbap. That's the one I want, or whatever, You have been preaching so much. I really like your channel. It needs to grow fast. Thank you. You're so sweet. It's so sad. People need to change. It is true. And it's going to take them a long time to change. And I really hope that one day that it will happen. But I mean, people that are closed-minded are everywhere. They're everywhere. Doesn't matter where you go. You get closed-minded people. White people, black people, Spanish-speaking Europeans, like, they're everywhere. Like, you will get closed-minded people, and then you will get people that are actually woke. Like, oh shoot, we can't treat people like this anymore. We have to do something different, Don't listen to them. Yes, my mother is now accepting. I had people say that BTS wouldn't like me because of my skin color. That is not true. Like, that I ruin a concert by showing. That is not true. Oh my goodness. Don't listen to them, but that's why I don't attend any concerts in the beginning. So this is my first time. I lose my mind if they did. So I'm hoping that this racist crap dies down. BTS is very accepting, but it's not like they'll marry. I just want to have a good time and see that person. BTS loves you. Are you a New Yorker? I am not a New Yorker. What does Nilay mean? Funny you ask. So my name split up is Nilay. Like, that's how you say it in Hmong, is Nilay. And it means like it sparkles or it's flashy. That's what my name means. Thank you for asking. The lady ended up only asking her what to eat and ignoring me. Oh no! There's a Korean restaurant in the Korean neighborhood near me, and I went with my Korean friend. The lady ended up only asking her what to eat and ignoring me. Oh no! See, and like, with things like that, it's so sad. I'm just like, I'm here. Please don't ignore me. I'm hungry too. Or I would have been like, bro, you should tell her that you want another dish and that it's mine. Like, like hurry and get more food for me too. You know, and I think you're supposed to call them over, right? I have no idea what Korean customs are. And if that's true, then now I know. But usually when I go to other restaurants, they kind of like, they see me like, oh, okay. And then they're like, well, come to me. But I don't know. Maybe it is different. And just tell them what you want to know. Yeah, that's true. Like in Korea, slurping is totally okay. Like they want you to slurp. But here in America, it's like, that's rude. And it's like, whoa. See, it's like different, you know? You never know. That's what I saw in a bromance episode. Well, if that's true, then good to know. And I started speaking Korean just to see what she would say. Oh my gosh, what did she say? I'm going to eat sushi at a Japanese restaurant next week. Let's see how it goes. See, with Japanese restaurant, is it like a hole in the wall, or is it like one of them like more main Japanese places? Oh, NCT_Suju. Okay, I don't know if you saw this, but I just sent out your photo card. Well, yeah, on my receipt. I love sushi. Sushi is so bomb. I love Asian food. It's funny, like, my husband's white. Like, he's as white as it can be, aside from being blonde. He's just not blonde. But my husband's in the room with me right now. But he's as white as it can be, but he's more Asian than I am. Like, is he Irish? Babe, what are you?
I'm mostly Welsh and some kind of Swedish or...
Welsh, Swedish
or Danish.
And Danish. I like Danishes. Anyway, so yeah, he's as white as me, but he is more Asian than I am. Like, he's not into the Korean culture as much, but he is totally into the Japanese culture. Like, totally into the Japanese culture. She looked surprised and apologized. Then she says she didn't see me. That's why she didn't take my order. What? She didn't see you? Literally another person sitting next to your friend like, hi. Does he like anime? He loves anime. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. Your spouse is Irish, German, and Polish. What the hell? That's so funny. In Times Square is so main, probably. Oh yeah, if it's like a main chain Japanese sushi restaurant, they're fine. Literally, you walk in and they're like, babe, what do they say when you walk into Japanese restaurants?
Konnichiwa?
No, not konnichiwa. They say something else.
When you walk into them?
Yeah, when you walk into a restaurant, they shout stuff. It's like saying hello, and then it's like, oh, hey, kind of stuff. I think my nose did get sunburned. Like, my nose looks so red. Oh my god. Did my nose get sunburned?
I have no idea.
Look at it. Just look.
Maybe it should be because you've been scratching it so much.
Maybe. Oh my gosh, my nose has been so itchy and I don't know why. She's asking, what are you here for? Oh, I'm here spilling tea. I will talk about whatever topic. Has he watched Erased? Babe? Is that an anime?
What?
Have you watched Erased?
Erased?
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Can you guys hear him? He says he doesn't know. Because you have been scratching. I know, I have been. And it's like, I don't know why my nose is so itchy. I feel like I may have gotten sunburned. I think that's enough tea for today, huh? We talked about a lot of tea. What else has been going on? I do have a theory. BTS is pushing all this stuff out because they are going to be going to the military or getting ready for the boys to get to the military. So they want to finish their series before all the boys leave. And I'm pretty sure Jungkook is getting his stuff ready. So when his Hyungs does leave, he has his album out with the matinee maybe, or just all solo, getting ready and get prepared for when the boys go, and he could release that too. So I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. It makes me like sad because it's slowly coming to life, but at the same time, it's like the boys are going to move on with their life and they're going to do what they want to do. So let them do it. Babe, have you seen Evangelon Fully Cooley? The other one? The new one?
I've seen Evangelion.
Okay.
I've seen pieces of Fooly Cooly. I've heard that one's really good. Evangelion, from what I've seen, is really cool. And the what was the last one? The new one?
No, it says Fully Cooley, the new one. Like, I think that's just saying, like, there's a new one of it.
Oh, I don't think I've seen a newer Fooly Cooly.
Yeah, I think they have everything set up for their
really
absences. I agree. Why are you... Oh, what's sad? Oh, the fact that I said that they're pumping everything out because they're going to go to the military? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it came out last month, the new one.
Is it just a movie or is it like a full-on
Is it a
show?
movie or full-on anime or show, whatever? Wow, I'm gonna cry right now. The song is so good. Anime.
Okay, I haven't, but I'll have to check it out.
No, he has to check it out though. He has like a long list of things he needs to check out. Like we're right now need to catch up on Attack on Titan since like the first episode of season 3 came out, so we're like trying to watch that. She said it's 6 episodes long. But yeah. We have so much things to catch up on for anime. Like, I didn't watch anime before I met my husband.
Yeah, you did. You watched Death Note.
I didn't even fully watch it. I watched a little bit and then I understood the concept. But yeah, I didn't watch anime when I met my husband. I didn't watch Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. I didn't watch any of that stuff growing Star Wars, Indiana Jones. I didn't watch any of that stuff growing up. Like, my husband was like, "What? You haven't seen any of these classics?" Like, no. Kind of like under the rock, kind of like hidden. Then my eyes have been open. People are surprised I'm learning Korean because I was a lot into anime and reading manga. That's understandable. I could see why people be like, why don't you just learn Japanese instead of Korean? I just watched Attack on Titan episode, so mind-blowing. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. Wait, you're married? Sorry, I'm late. Yes, I am married. Married. Hold on, let me show you guys. So, okay, first things first, people always bag on me at this big old poster I have of Jin, right? Like, they're like, why do you have such a big poster of Jin? Because everybody knows he's my bias. And, like, why do you have these posters and everything of, like, of BTS and you don't have anything of your husband? And I'm just like, hold up. But what about this, though? Is this not the cutest thing ever in the world? Look at my husband, everyone. He is so cute. He is so cute. And that's me. My gosh. Looking at this photo with the freaking music in the background, like I'm going to cry. We are so cute. See, and this is big. Bigger than any of my BTS posters. Like, I just need a big enough frame for it. But it's like, I don't know. I got a big poster of Jimin. My phone and my background is Jimin too, not my spouse. That's funny. You guys look so cute. Oh, I love your dress. Thank you. Are you going to the concert? Yes, I'm going Saturday in LA. Where is his solo Okay, so the funny thing about my husband, he hates photos, and I don't know why. He is like the cutest thing ever, but he's like, no, I don't like my photos. Like, he's very self-conscious, and I'm like, why? You're so cute. And look, and I have this. This is on my bed. These are our engagement photos. Like, my husband used to have long hair, and then he cut it for our wedding. Yeah, so he's always just like, I don't like taking photos by myself, and he's just like, I don't, you know. So people always bag on me. Why do you got all these pictures of BTS and you don't have all these any pictures? I'm like, y'all need to take a chill pill, okay? My husband is happy and he's right here. I go to bed with my husband, okay? I don't go to bed with BTS, yo. See? Like, people just need to chill. You don't know my life. That's what I always say to those people. I'm like, first of all, you don't know anything. BTS are my boys, and my husband is my man. Like, that's just what I say. But then, you know, that's just because I'm married like this. Wow. So much tea today, everyone. And I don't even drink tea. Me too. I don't like taking pictures. I've watched Naruto, and now I'm watching Boruto. That's awesome. We just finished watching Boruto movie. We watched the Boruto movie not too long ago. That was really cool. I have like solo photos of him on my phone. Hold up. Baby, you don't mind me showing them photos of you, right? he's just like shy. Hold up. Wait. Nope. K&M June RM. Dang it. I don't know where my photo albums went. They're like somewhere. I love your dress. I love your veil. Thank you. You need to catch up on Naruto. You feel like he always looks weird in pictures. That's my husband too. My husband doesn't like taking pictures too much. I love taking pictures. If I actually like right now I have like no makeup on. Like legit no. Woke up and I was like, I gotta get stuff done. I gotta send out my photo cards for the people that want, because I don't have like we just don't have time to do it during like the weekdays. So I'm like, please, like I gotta get this stuff done. And I'm like, oh shoot, we had to go pick up pictures, and then my pins, and then like I was literally running everyone like, you know, I'm gonna go live and I don't even care. The only reason why I have like makeup on in my videos on my YouTube is because I usually do them after I come home from work, and I have to look cute for work. Well, decent for work at least. So yeah, I'm all over the place, everyone. But yeah. Babe, can you give me a water? A water. Thanks. Okay. So yeah. All over the place, yo. But yeah. I think that's all the tea I have today. I think. You look fine. Thank you. I try. We have a wedding to go to. What time is the wedding? Oh, okay. London to Paris. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. This song is a bop too. Oh. All right. I think that's it for today. I think that's. I did not think I was going to be on for 3 hours, but here I am. Are you about to leave? I don't want to break out and dance to every song I can. That's true. I am going to leave unless you guys give me something to talk about. I'll hang out for like another 30 minutes if you want me to. Like, yeah. So, okay. What do you think about the whole Jungkook leaving Talk? Oh, is that app? Is that what's been going on when like Jungkook not wanting to be on social media or something like that? I think. Okay. Next T. How am I supposed to say this nicely? Okay. There's people that need to. Oh, people need to stop. They need to stop. That poor baby. This is why he doesn't post selfies. This is why he doesn't. That's why he doesn't do any of that stuff anymore. And this is why he's just the cameraman now. And he will post things that he takes of the boys. Like, that's what he does now. He's just like, meh, forget it. I don't blame him. And since he didn't answer her, she leaked his ID. That is terrible. What the heck is happening right now? That's why, hold on. Okay, how can I be nice? My friend was in the chat room when people were jumping on her for hiring a hacker. One thing that people need to understand is, yes, it is not okay to invade someone's privacy. It doesn't even matter who you are. It doesn't even matter if you are freaking a celebrity. It doesn't matter if you or me. You do not invade anybody's privacy. That's pretty much saying that they're not human. It's part of your human rights is to have your own privacy. And the fact that she did that is not okay. She could go to jail. I don't know what it's like in Korea, but here in America, she could definitely go to jail or get fined at least. Yes, I did remember that they hacked into Jungkook's brother's Instagram and stuff too, and then he went away for a little bit, but now he's back. I'm laughing because that's where I'm getting at right now. Maybe it's because I'm married. Okay. Maybe it's because I know I'm not on the market for BTS. This is why I'm going to say it the way I'm going to say it. They ain't going to marry you. They're not going to date you. Like, this is like a topic that I feel like it's so funny, but it needs to be said because there's so many people out there that are like, no, Jungkook can't date anybody because he's mine and he will just marry me one day, and Jimin's my soulmate and he's gonna marry me, and Yoongi said for me to say my ring finger for him, and I am. Okay, like BTS, first of all, they need to stop saying things like that because that's what gets these little girls riled up. And honestly, I feel like it's little girls. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for generalizing. But I feel like it's a lot of the 15, 14, 16-year-old girls that are so delusional, or like those sasaengs in freaking Korea. Like, why am I not focusing on Twitter? Hold on. Okay. It's not all of you, but I feel like it's mostly the people in those age ranges. Like, first of all, I heard this really great quote when I was in one of my psychology classes. And my professor said, it's hard for famous people to make friends. And I'm like, why? Everybody wants to be their friend. And he was like, true. Everybody does want to be their friend. But at the same time, they know that you only want to be the friend because they're famous. You only want to get to know them because they're famous. The fact that the whole facade of them being famous and you just want to be their friend turns them away from wanting to be friends with other people. When people don't know who they are and are more genuine toward them, they're like, wow, like, this is fantastic. This is something that I don't have. This is something that I want. The fact that someone can just see me like a normal person and not this celebrity or this famous person. And that's why for me personally, I understand why celebrities date other celebrities or celebrities marry other celebrities. Like, it just makes sense. It makes sense to me why they do that, because they, at least you know they're not after you for your money. Because if that person's also famous, and I mean, like, it's just like that's just how it is. You both have your money. That's not what you're after. I may be a little more popular than you, whatever, but if it's not the main thing. And with the boys, I feel like they wouldn't really marry just any other girl or any other fan. I've known that there's celebrities that have married or dated fans before. It's not like it's out of the ordinary, but at the same time, it's like they don't want to marry someone that just looks at them like Namjoon always says, I don't know whether to be RM sometimes or Namjoon sometimes. And Namjoon wants someone to love him as Namjoon and not RM. Because he's not going to be RM for like forever. He's Namjoon. And he wants someone to appreciate that and to love that side of him rather than, oh my gosh, you are RM. You know, and you know how hard that is to differentiate between a fan and not? Like, can you imagine if you're a fan and you got to date Namjoon, right? Let's say. But then dating him, you have this whole mentality of like, everything's going to be perfect. We're going to be doing all this stuff and we're going to be doing all that stuff. And it's going to be great. But in reality, he's not what you think he is. Because maybe he's just too normal now. Because maybe you're not doing all these great, exciting things in your mind that you have planned. Like, he is a person and he is normal. And if you're going to create this fantasy inside your head, you're hurting only yourself. It's not going to come true. That's why I feel like they stick with other idols, whether it's actors, actresses, or other idols. They try to stick together because they know what it's like to be an idol. They know that I'm going to be going on tour. They know I'm going to be having a crazy schedule. They're going to be okay with not talking to me for a day or two because I am busy, and they know what my work style life is like. Can you imagine being a normal person and dating a celebrity and they're gone constantly? Like, it's so hard. It is so hard for the person that is the celebrity, and it's so hard for the person that's not. Like, the person that's celebrity is like, dang, like, I really want to spend time with my girlfriend or my boyfriend, but too bad, like, I having to record all, you know, and we're going to have to go on tour. We're going to be traveling the country. We're going to be going around the world 4 months. And I can't see my girlfriend or boyfriend. I can't see this person. Like, I can't, you know, do all this stuff. And I feel bad that they're just going to be at home by themselves and, you know, while I'm off working. And it's like, that's why they date and marry other celebrities, because those people already know the lifestyle. Those people already know that it's what the workload is consisting of. Let's see. No, they are little girls. I've been in the chat and this 12-year-old girl starts talking sexual things about Jungkook, and I'm like, things like that scare me. It's so true. I would have been friends. I don't know why people freak out over famous people like the few, and I'm just like, hey, how are you doing? That's true. I agree with that wholeheartedly, and unfortunately, we want to be friends with them, or not BTS, but of who they are and its sex. Yeah, like it's so hard for the boys to be them, like them, and not their stage names. Like that one time, Hobie. They interviewed Hobie. They interviewed all the boys. Like, who doesn't like their name? And they all looked at Hobie. And then Hobie's like, don't look at me. And then they're like, Hobie, you don't like your name? He goes, well, it's not that I don't like it. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work for J-Hope to be J-Hope. To be always hopeful, to be happy all the time, to have this to have this character up all the time, and it's exhausting. That poor baby boy, like, he out here being an extra like 110% of the time, and it's hard work. Like my YouTube channel, when I just started, I was like, okay, I have to be really okay. I have to try to like come off like really nice. I mean I am a nice person, but I'm like, what can I say? But like, what can I do? How should I act? How should I be to get more viewers and stuff? And then later on, it's just like, screw it. Like, no. Whatever. Like, I'm just gonna do whatever. And not, I didn't want to be fake. Like, that wasn't my intention. I was just like, well,
sounds like you might coming in
what
through the window.
What can I do? What can I say? What can I think of how people would like me, or how I can say things or act or be when to have people just like connect with me more and like me better. Then I figured, like, well, people like me as the way I am, so I'm just gonna do that. So it was hard, but yeah, like those. What is your hubby playing? And who's coming through the window, babe? What are you playing, and who's coming through the window?
I'm
playing Rainbow Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege, and Glaz was gonna come through the window.
Yeah, he's playing game. This is why sometimes when I go live, like I'm in the kitchen or I'm recording, because he's talking too, but it's whatever. I would love to spend a day with him and have a real conversation, but that will never happen. That's true. If you ever met BTS, what would you do? It's funny because Namjoon. What is happening? Oh, it's our wow, we're throwing it back. It's funny because I've had interactions with 4 of the members. It's funny because the other 3 are my Kim line. Anyway, so I've had interactions with 4 members. First it was Hobie, then it was Jimin, Jungkook, and then Yoongi. So the first time I met Hobie was at Ellen, and I was sitting in the front row, and I was just like super ecstatic. I was just like, oh my gosh, like we were reaching hands out. I could have technically kept scooting up like more, but I didn't, because I wanted to respect their space. There was like an area, like it was me, the space, and the stage, and they're all right here. And a lot of people were getting up like on their knees and like crawling over there, and I didn't. I stood my ground, I sat where I was, and I just reached out my hand and I was just waving at them, doing finger hearts and all that cute stuff. And then Hobie, you saw me during that episode. Yes, that was me. And Hobie came out and he touched my hand. I don't know, maybe it's because I wasn't like scooting up and like freaking out. I mean, I was screaming. I was like excited. I was like, oh, hi. I wasn't screaming. I was mostly saying hi. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, Hannah Harper, like, we love you. I love you. Stuff like that. And Hobie, like, touched my hand. And I was just like, wow. He didn't grab it, but he briefly, like, touched it. And I was just like, I have been, wow. Like, I didn't know what to say. But I was just like, wow. Is it because I wasn't, like, freaking out and scooting up, like, super close? Like, I don't know. Me and then the girl that was next to me, he, like, touched our hands. And that was, like, amazing. But at the same time, like, when that happened, I didn't know what to do or what to say. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, that's crazy. I didn't think he would do that. Because usually, you know, they just wave. They don't, like, touch you. Where do you get your pins? I get my pins from, like, 6 different people. I usually post them on my Twitter, my Instagram, and I link them. So yeah, I'm gonna do that too because I just got a new batch. But and then my second encounter was with Jungkook and Jimin at the same time at the Billboard Music Awards. I was by a wall. We were getting ready. I had seat filler, and we were gonna go inside. And then I made a few friends. There was three of them, and they were standing around the corner. And one of them grabs my hand, and I'm just like, what is happening? At first I was like, what? Like, girl, we're not, like, best friends. I was, like, shook. Like, she did that to me. And it's just like, what is happening? And then, like, I looked, and it was Jungkook, Jimin, one of their staff members, and then, like, an escort, probably taking me to the bathroom. Because we were kind of near the bathrooms. And so literally it was just the four of us that saw them. We turned around the corner, and they were, like, 3 feet away from us. And they looked at us, like, they kind of froze. Maybe because they knew we were armies. I don't know. I wasn't trying to be mean. But I was just like, shh, 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 shh. That's all I said because I didn't want the girls to scream. Because can you imagine them screaming in this hallway filled with armies would have just ran and, like, it would have been bad. It would have been bad. So I was like, shh, shh, shh. We, like, did little waves, like, down here, like, little waves and little finger hearts. And then Jimin waved, and then Jungkook waved, and then they just turned around and went the opposite direction. So it's like, I was kind of glad I was able to say shush. Because it could have easily just been, oh my gosh, or I can't even scream. Like, it could have been a lot worse than that. And I felt that my mutuals and I that I made, we handled that very well. We didn't freak out. We didn't scream. We didn't run at them. We didn't do any of that stuff. We stood our ground. We stayed where we were. We waved. We did finger hearts. They did that, and they walked away. And I was just like, wow. Okay. Like, I just felt that they felt, first they were shocked, of course. They're like, oh, shoot. But secondly, I was just like, wow, they're probably just, like, happy that we respected their space and didn't try to, like, charge him, you know? So yeah, that was good. That we did that instead of, like, charging them. And then the last one was Yoongi, which was at the floor at Billboard Music Awards. And I was, once again, let me draw this. I don't know why I have all this card. Oh, yeah. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this dot right here, that was me. This is the lady that was escorting to tell me where next to sit. This is BTS. This is how close I was to them. Like, sitting there at the Billboard Music Awards, I was looking at them and I was just like, wow, they are so beautiful. This is the, like, no, that wasn't the closest I've been to them. I think the closest I've been to them was probably Ellen. But I was just like, holy cow. I could literally, like, reach out and probably touch Jungkook's shoulders. But did I do that? No, because I'm not a crazy person. But because the lady was like telling me to go somewhere else, she was just like, oh, come here, because I was a seat filler. So literally we had to fill out all the seats. So I like went to her and I'm like, oh my gosh, like she's standing right by BTS. And the boys are just looking around, and then Yoongi, I was like doing hand hearts, low key, hand hearts, like by my belly. Just like looking at them, like looking at them. Hopefully they looked at me, and then Yoongi looked and he saw me, and then he did his, and I wanted to cry. Put his hands together and he bowed to me, and I'm like, Yoongi, I'm trash right now, bowing to me. But yeah, it was just like, wow, you know, and that could have been a lot worse, but I was just like, you know, I'm gonna keep cool and just be normal, like be like a normal person, just not focus so much on that. And I felt that I handled that pretty well. I don't like fans who go to the airports with the, like, what are y'all doing? Give them space. Your experience, you're so cute. Thank you. This last year? It was this year at the BBMAs. This year. I went this year. People at airports, people at airports